Hi everybody! Happy Monday! I hope you're having a good start to your week. Welcome to stream. We're welcomed on the start screen by Pudge. And I have actually already played today, so it's not going to do like the Isabel thing. Something I've started to try to do, at least while I'm not working, is I try to get done some of my dailies, like material collecting and watering flowers, like before I start stream, because watching me walk around and water like every flower or, you know, shake every tree, it can be a little tedious, so get to the funner stuff quicker. But hi Sarah and Mercy and Devon and Heather and Mars and Jay and Peachy. Hi everyone I missed earlier. Hope you're all having a good day. Let's see what mail I got. Oh wow, some stuff from friends, and I did order some stuff from the catalog. I'm finding that maybe hoarding furniture is actually a good idea, because otherwise you have to order from the catalog all the time, and you can only order 5 things from a catalog a day. Anyway, kind of regretting like selling so much furniture and stuff. Oh, but yeah, let's see what mail I got. This is from Cody. I don't know if you have this, but I totally thought of you when I saw this. Ooh, I wonder what that is. And from Robin, happy bunny day / week from Robin. Thank you, Robin. And so this is from Peachy Keenan chat, or let me see if I know it's Peachy. Let me get the second part right. Yeah, it is Peachy Keenan chat. Find an extra, pass it on, cherry blossoms for everyone. I wish I would automatically take the present. And then some from Heather. Thank you so much from Heather. Oh, you guys are, oh, my pockets are too full. Y'all filled up my pockets. Alright. So some of this stuff is obviously like for my house. The chic tea room wall, I had that in mind for my kitchen. Same with like the floorings and stuff. Look at all this floorings. So I might empty my pockets by wandering into my house and putting those in storage. Oh, thank you, Mars. We might head over to Mars's town pretty soon, because I don't want to keep them waiting too long. They have a Peanut up for adoption, and I figured Peanut is both a cutie and she can help me boost my rating. That's the biggest thing I'm working on right now, is trying to get my town rating up for, like, I don't know, either KK Slider or Isabel. I'm not sure who exactly I'm trying to please, but I'm trying to please somebody. So here's an antique chair. And I don't know, what do y'all think? Do you like the brick better, or do you like the chic tea room wall? I admit the brick is kind of warmer, but I can hold on to the chic tea room wall, I guess. Oh, and hi Brad and Nookling Junction. Oh, and you're welcome, Robin. Yeah, I tried my best to mail back some gifts to like people who have been sending me stuff, but yeah, y'all are just too generous. Oh, cherry blossom branches. I don't have that DIY yet, but I did get this as a gift, basically already crafted. It's over here, but it's so nice to have the DIY now. Thank you so much for that. And which one did Cody give me? Because he said that he thought of me. Acorn pochette. Yeah, that's our sub badge. Just some acorns. That's so precious. Let me put that in storage. And piano bench. Ooh, what's this one? Ah, maybe that can go in here for now, because I just have so little in this room and it kind of matches the atmosphere. But yeah, hopefully that's cleared up my pockets somewhat so that I can start to do other things. Do y'all like this flooring a little bit better for the kitchen, or do you prefer the regular floor? Oh, thanks, Mars. I just put this together yesterday, mostly with crafting stuff, but I look forward to kind of making it look more peasant-like in the future. It almost looks too fancy for my little peasant character. Dark herringbone. The new flooring looks nice in my opinion. That bench looks really elegant. Yeah, I've seen that bench before in someone else's town, and in someone else's town it was like a different color. It was like blue. Ooh, I like the herringbone. I like that. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep these for now because I'm still kind of working on a lot of rooms, and like I said, I think it actually comes in a lot of handy to basically stock up on things you like, because ordering from the catalog is kind of like a thing, you know? You can only order 5 a day. I don't know. That'll do for now. Ooh, bunny ears. This is for bunny week. Ah, look at my bunny ears. Maybe I'll wear this today, because it does kind of match my outfit, doesn't it? I love that. Oh, that's adorable. And I finally crafted one of these wands today. Do you all know how you register an outfit? Because I don't really know how to do it. But hi Cake Batter and Therapy Crossing and hi Blue. I'm doing pretty good today. Something I should try to keep in mind, I did go to the eye doctor today and get another little checkup, so technically I should be doing eye drops like every hour, so that's something I'm gonna try my best to remember. Like I took some around like 4:30, so around 5:30 I need to like pause the stream and do eye drops. But the doctor told me that I need to wear glasses for another like 2 weeks, so another 2 weeks of me wearing glasses, and then I can go back to contacts, hopefully. But how are you all up today? Like, how's your islands doing? I know a few of you have unlocked terraforming recently, which I'm really excited to see what everyone does, like with the terraforming and adding waterfalls and cliffs and everything. It's a part of the game that I'm really looking forward to, but at the same time, until I finish my gridded map, I'm gonna feel a little unprepared working on. Ooh, picnic basket. These are all from Heather, I think. Iron nuggets. And stones. Heather knows that I've been really hurting for stones. This is all the stones I have is this stack of 22, so Heather's been like helping me out with materials. Thank you so much, Heather. You have to go up to your wardrobe? Interesting. By wardrobe, do you mean like a dresser or something? But if y'all want, I can figure that out later because I don't want to keep Mars waiting. Is your gates open, Mars? Or do you have like a dodo code for Peanut? Oh, and hi Dark Knight, how are you today? My island's going well. My villagers threw me a birthday party today. Oh yeah. I can't wait to experience my birthday, but it's gonna be a while before I can experience it in this game. It'll come in January. I'll open them with a dodo code. Oh sure, Mars. I didn't mean to rush you. But yeah, it looks like I have kicks in my town today, which... Welcome, chum. Have a look. No rush at all. So he didn't introduce himself because I did check him out earlier today. I don't really like what he has though. I don't really like a lot of this stuff too much, but maybe I should just sort of support him and buy all this stuff anyways. Ah, and thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. I did work on a few areas of my town, and I admit, like, it's a lot of work, like, doing landscaping. I'm a little intimidated by the fact that there's still so many, like, bare areas in my town. I hope that doesn't hurt my rating too much. Ooh, and Mars has Sahara in her town today. I love getting those special wallpapers from Sahara. Oh, thank you, Mars. I'll go and check my DMs for, like, the dodo code. Alright, got the dodo code copied. Thank you, Mars. what day in January. I also have a January birthday. Oh, cool. My birthday is January 15th, so I'm a Capricorn. I remember the last birthday I had, I actually did a stream on my birthday, and it was a really nice little stream. I did my New Leaf and Wild World birthdays, so I guess next year instead of New Leaf and Wild World, it'll be New Horizons most likely. I enjoy getting surprise mail. Yeah, that's one of my favorite new features of the game, honestly. Like, I'm so glad they added that. I might be a little sad at some things missing from the game, but the mail just almost like makes up for so much. I love being able to send my friends mail. So I'm trying my best to support Kix here, but I wish there was an option just to like buy everything. Alright, so before I head over to Mars's town, I'm gonna go and sell this stuff since I just intended to catalog it. Just have to get some food and finish homework, so I'll be lurking for a while. Thank you, Dark Knight. I hope you enjoy. Speaking of birthdays, to avoid spoilers, there's actually a certain throwback to one of the other older ACs on your birthday. Can't be specific right now, though. Oh, that's cool to know. I think this game is enjoying some throwbacks. Like, for instance, I get very GameCube vibes from KK Slider now. He's a little different from his counterpart in New Leaf. Yeah, it's interesting that Kix sells things like tights and socks, because I think Able Sisters also does, so there's like a little bit of overlap there. Oh, and hi Bianca, welcome to stream. The backpacks are a cute accessory. Yeah, I'm really partial to like both the log backpack that I have, because Glyneth is like a woodcutter, that's her profession, so to speak. But there are a lot of other cute ones in the game. Especially that acorn backpack. I never had Kix on my island. Yeah, there's a few NPCs I've been missing too, Sarah. I haven't had Flick, I haven't had CJ. I've only had Celeste once, and this is my first time having Kix, so yeah, I've had Sahara a few times though. Oh, Cheeseburglar, I'm happy to hear that. I have heard some rumors that it's possible there might be an update coming this summer that includes things like the art exhibit and stuff, because apparently some people like data mined the game, and there might be some like art hidden in the game, so that would be really fun if like Crazy Red came back into the mix. Alright, so let's go ahead and enter the dodo code, and in order to enter the dodo code, I might go ahead and like put the screen like on something different for a few seconds just to protect the privacy of the code. Oh, thank you, Robin. So let's search via dodo code. I've never done this before. I've never invited a villager via like adoption. Have any of you done that? Alright, so I'm just gonna put the be right back screen up in the sense of entering this dodo code. Alright, we're back. Yeah, Sunflower Bee is a robin. Anyone have hyacinth flowers in Nook's Cranny? I can check in a minute, Heather. I have gotten lucky a few times in my town with hyacinth flowers, but definitely the most common ones for me are tulips and pansies, so come to me if you need any tulips or pansy seeds. Alright, so let's go pick up Peanuts. And then after we pick up Peanut, I might go ahead and try to finish moving in Elvis. I've been trying to move in Elvis for a few days now. And I'm not sure like how many villagers I can move in at once. Like I don't know how the mechanics work. But if I can move both of them in pretty quickly, like that would be a big boost to my town rating. I might be like practically done with like the town rating stuff if I can move both of them in, which is really exciting. It's possible the art exhibit could come back. There's an upper section of the museum that currently has no purpose. Yeah, I really think so too. That upper exhibit, I know some people were hoping for different things from it, like whether it's Celeste Observatory or art. Art definitely seems more likely because Celeste seems to have like a role in the game. She's like an outside wanderer, like looking at the stars. So instead of like her observatory, she does like field research now. What's interesting though about that is that's usually associated with like amateur astronomers. Like there is this whole field basically of amateur astronomy where like you don't use like super fancy equipment in a lab, but you just use your own little telescope and eyes up at the clouds. And so Celeste doing that kind of speaks to her being more of like an amateur at this point. So I'm gonna look at the map to see where Peanut is. Sometimes I forget how to pull up the map. Oh, and welcome to stream, Amy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Melba. I almost forgot Melba was in this town, but there's Peanut. So where am I at? Am I all the way up there already? I guess I wandered up kind of the wrong direction. Yeah, it's interesting though that, do you all like the idea of them adding more and more updates? To me, I guess I'm of the mind I'd rather them just add everything at the get-go, so I will kind of be watching these updates with bated breath because there are some things missing I'd love to come back, but part of me wishes they just would have added everything at the beginning, but I know they were pressed for time. They already delayed the game once, so... And I usually like to buy up all the stuff from Sahara. I love Melba. Me too. She's my favorite. Maybe after Elvis, I can go ahead and move in Melba. Look at Mars in the background. She's kind of like cheesing in the background of my shot. What a cool town layout. Love how the paths are structured. Yeah, they really are. Mars has done a great job with their town. I think it's possible to invite multiple islanders in a day. I invited Pudge via Amiibo and what's her name via Miles Island in one day. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's kind of done based off of how many like plots you have open in your town. Because you can sell land and set up multiple plots. And I invited Pudge one day and invited Bunny another day, and it was almost like they were added to a sort of like invisible queue. Like the invisible queue had both of them in it and they both moved in. So I think I'll be getting my population up pretty soon. Molly was the what's-her-name villager. Oh, Molly's a cutie. Yeah. She's a bit of a fan favorite duck. A lot of people love Molly. Okay, so mysterious wallpaper, mysterious flooring. I usually select one of them as like my redemption, and then like I buy the other one for 3,000 bells. I'm from Melbourne and Melba's my absolute fave. Yeah, Melba's kind of either a reference to Melbourne or she's a reference to like Nellie Melba. A part of me did want a lot of things since back launch, though getting constant updates and new content can help keep the game active for the coming months. Yeah, that's true, but yeah, it would have been nice though, like if they at least like kind of outline the sorts of things that might be in updates though, just so that we know and we can expect what sorts of things might be added. Like I kind of wish they would almost tell us what their plans are. But yeah, I think I've officially bought out Sahara, so I'll have to pay attention to sort of see what's in my pockets now. I have a red wavy rug, a brown kitchen mat, ooh, a kitchen mat, yellow vinyl sheet, swamp flooring. I wonder which one of these is like the fancy one. I don't know. I don't really know which one's the fancy one. Did it say my pockets were full? Yeah. I think it might have, because I don't see the mysterious flooring in here. Do you mind if I drop this clay, Mars? Or is that gonna bother you? Can I drop this clay in your town? Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry about that. Where did she go? She like wandered off. I don't see Sahara anymore. Oh, there she is. It's Melba's birthday on the 12th. Tom posted on my bulletin board to tell me. Yeah, her birthday is the same day as Bunny Day, which should be interesting. Okay, so she already did give me the mysterious thing, so... Ramshackle wall, maybe that was the mysterious wallpaper. But yeah, I'll go and head over to Peanut now and pick up Peanut. Oh, this is Melba's house. And this is Peanut's. Oh, her house is so cute. It's like a little pink barn. My Wi-Fi is acting up and stream keeps freezing. Had to lower the quality. Oh, is it doing that for anyone else? Just let me know if there's quality issues just like across the board or if it's just for a few people. But it's not telling me that it's dropping frames or anything. Oh, and thank you, Mars. If you want, you can keep the ticket. I appreciate it, though. Maybe you can use it next time in the future. I'd say let's hang out, but I'm heading out, moving away. I haven't decided where to move, though, so I guess I should get back to figuring that out. Bye. Okay. And so I set out in search of new lands, adventure, and maybe love. I love this island, but I want to see the world, so where should I go? How about my island? Gleneth's Island. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you're there, life will betray great. Alright, I'll check with your resident services and see if they have room for me. Cool. I had to talk to her a few times, though. She definitely didn't, give me the option right away. Oh. I don't understand. I don't know why my island is considered full. I have only 6 people. If you want, I can kind of head back and set up a house plot and try again, but I don't want to be I don't want to take up your time too much, Mars, but I can try that. This stuff is still kind of new to me. I haven't really done this a lot, so I thought I was good, but maybe I'm not good and I need to set up some new plots, sell some more land. I'm really sorry about that. I can try again in a minute if you want. The introduction of the wand in this game is super cute. Yeah, I just figured it out today. I actually thought I was going to be locked out of the wand because Celeste gave me the recipe for a wand and it was required a giant star piece and I don't have one, so I was really happy to learn that I could craft a cherry blossom one. Peanut's moving, she's so cute. Spooky, we're actually adopting Peanut, so Peanut's leaving Mars's town but possibly going to another. I'm gonna see if I can get it figured out. I think I need some more plots around town. Oh, thanks for the F in chat, Spooky. I think you need to have a plot ready already. Yeah, I thought I had one. I can show you all the plot that I had set up, but maybe I need to have more than one plot. But yeah, it's over here by the beach. And that makes me wonder if I have a random move-in or something. Do you think maybe I have a random move-in? Because this plot is here. Antonio? I have a random move-in of Antonio, okay. So I need to set up a few more plots now. Let's try this again. hi Lunchka, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well today too. Thanks for the feedback about the connection and stuff. I just worry sometimes. I used to have a lot of like bitrate and like buffering issues when I first started streaming. I had to do a ton of trial and error to figure out like what the right settings for me were. Oh, okay, so I don't talk to Isabel, I talk to Tom Nook. My cat is chasing a butterfly on my screen. It's cute yet annoying. Oh yeah, it's so cute when cats do stuff like that. My cats don't get super interested in screens anymore, but when they were kittens, there's actually some like fun apps for like iPads and stuff where you can like have things move around on the screen of the iPad and they chase after them. Alright, so let's set up not one but like 2 plots, just to be safe. Ayo, Antonio. Yeah, I haven't had Antonio in a while. He was in my Wild World town at one point. I've had so many towns over the years that it kind of like, I've almost had everyone in just various like cycle towns or other sorts of towns. Okay, so I can only take 1 house kit at a time. Just trying to be sneaky. If you let it go for a day, then someone new will take it out from under your nose. Ah, thanks so much for that little tip about like the mechanics, Mars. So I guess it was a bit of a mistake. In my mind, I was setting up that tent for Elvis, but maybe you don't want to set up the tent or set up the house plot if you can't move them in right away. Oh, and Boy Tiger Rockin', welcome to stream. I hope you're doing good. How did starting your town go? I know you were gonna start your new town last night. Oh, it's too close to the water. I'm trying to prepare for terraforming in the sense that like I'm putting a lot of houses on the beach right now because you can't terraform the beach anyways. So that's kind of my thought process here. I hope it pays off. I hope I don't regret it, but that's kind of my thought process right now. Yeah, this is really close to the beach. Antonio, the anteater villager. Yeah, he's like a jock anteater. Okay, so here's one plot. Let's go and assist Nook's bookkeeping. I love Antonio and he's one of my favorites now, but of course he would do that. So Antonio's one of your faves? Chops was sick last night, but he looks like he's already better. He's sweeping the town hall pavement. Oh, and hi Boy Tiger again. My girl Snooty was a random move-in. And funnily, I also have Antonio. Oh, really? Maybe I'll have to go and take a look at him in your town. So let's buy one more plot of land, since I might move in Elvis as well. I don't have a Snooty villager yet. I find it so interesting that they gave me Antonio when I don't have a Snooty and I already have Genji. Genji was currently my resident jock. Why would they give me a repeat personality? Oh, and Spooky, thank you so much for the cheer. Thanks for those biddies. Definitely wait until he's asked to move in and you can set up the plot and re-ask him and he'll be like, I see you have space for me now, I'll take it. Oh wow, thank you so much for that tip. I might even copy and paste that just because I'm really unfamiliar with the mechanics and I don't know the specifics of like step 1, like invite them, step 2, like set up plot, like I don't know, I find that kind of confusing, so thanks so much for explaining the mechanics of it a little bit. Also, as an FYI, moving any building, regardless of what it costs, is 50k. Yeah, I'm kind of resigned to the fact that I'm gonna have to move a lot of buildings around. I would rather have them on the beach so I can freely terraform rather than, like, put them out floating in town and then, like, them being in the way of me terraforming. That's kind of... But yeah, I am kind of resigned to the fact I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money to finish my town. So this villager is now lined up with the other one. But yeah, I know that these house locations aren't the most aesthetic. Earlier I was trying to like set up aesthetic house plots with like Bunny and Pudge and whatnot. They're kind of like in areas that I think are cute around town, but I'm kind of taking a different approach since I'm trying to unlock terraforming. But yeah, I hope that that's good, and maybe now I have a spot free for Peanut. Isabella's sniffing the flowers. Yeah, they do such cute things when you like wander in here. Yeah, look, she's still doing that. Tell Nook's got a cup of coffee. It's going well. I decided to restart again today as I want peach trees and I keep getting distracted with house cleaning projects. Well, I'm glad you got peach trees this time. Have you already found your new town? Okay, so I guess I don't need to talk to Nook again. Sometimes I'm a little unsure if I need to like confirm something with Nook. Seems like sometimes he likes you to check in to finish something and other times he doesn't. But I'm gonna head back to Mars's town and go and pick up Peanut. Speaking of villagers moving, Kyle is moving from my island today. Yesterday I told him don't go, but he insisted anyways and now he's in boxes. Oh, that's really worrying, Kevy. I don't really like that because that means that technically your town could continue to be in flux like forever, like if you can't keep a set of dreamies. I always felt super comfortable in both Wild World and New Leaf that I could pretty much control like picking villagers to stay forever if I wanted to. That is a little worrying, but I like your bunny ears very much. I see you're well prepared for Easter. Yeah, Robin sent me these, I think, for Bunny Day, which I really like that they match my red dress as well. That's extremely valid. Antonio's in an awful spot, so I have to wait to terraform. Yeah, plus the whole idea of trying to pick like a final spot for them when like I don't even have my plan set up yet. Like if I tried to pick an aesthetic spot for them, they might just I don't know, like I might have to move their house anyways just in the final plans of my town, so I'd rather them just be out of the way of terraforming. But yeah, I'm putting on this screen so that I can hide the dodo code just for that privacy. Oh, I guess I typed it in wrong. Can y'all hear like the animalese though? Crap. That's funny. Okay, looks like we got a flight for Dandy Isles. Let's try this again. I'm sorry that I fumbled around with this, Mars. I just found out that if a villager moves out, their plot will stay the same. What does that mean, Bianca? I hope I can pick different plots. If I can't pick different plots, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna reset my town. Currently attempting to fish up some tires. Never thought we'd see the day when we were trying to fish up garbage, you know? This game has done some funny things with like weeds being valuable now and trash being valuable. If you walk in early in the morning, Isabel and Tom do morning stretches together. It's so adorable. Yeah, I've seen that too, Sarah. I love playing in the morning. That's one of my favorite times of day to play is like 5 a.m. Loving the game so far. My town's coming together slowly but surely. Ah, nice, Boy Tiger. I'm loving the game too. I have expressed a few things like in our Discord that I'm a little bummed about. Like I looked at the catalog of furniture available and I didn't see like Greek columns, and I was hardcore daydreaming some like Greek themed areas outside, so it's like every now and then like things that are missing kind of bum me out, but I shouldn't be too greedy. This game is such a step up from like New Leaf with being able to put this much stuff outside. I just gotta rework my plans a little bit. Alright, let's try this again. So where's your Antonio? Yeah, here he is. So he's up there. So I can see how if you're trying to terraform that land up there, maybe he's kind of in the way. Oh, hey Melba. Hope you're liking it here so far, Toasty. She remembers me. She didn't introduce herself again. What have you been getting up to, Toasty? I've just been, well, not a whole lot, I guess. She's not very talkative. Have you heard about the title that Yin earned? I just heard it myself. It's Spirited Wanderer. Yeah, I do really like that title. I just got 30k bells out of a balloon. That's a really good amount. Yeah, I've gotten that a few times. It seems to be like 1k, 10k, 30k, like nice even numbers like that. I could only hear the screen music. Oh yeah, I think that's the way the Be Right Back is set up, is that it has music instead of the desktop music, so that's good to know. Alright. Their previous placement will stay the same. So say Antonio moved out. His plot on the beach will remain there. Is that true, guys? I can't change the house plots? The house plots are permanent? I guess I'll keep trucking in my town for now, but like if that's true, I guess then I pretty much broke my town and I have to restart. You can change the house plots for 50k. Alright. As long as I can change it later, then I'm good, but I'm not too worried about the money. I know that the money's gonna be like a big deal. It's gonna cost a lot to like rearrange my town, but that'll give me something to work for, reasons to buy turnips every week. They said I could move there. Watch out, Athalia. Here comes Peanut. Alright, so Peanut's coming to my town now. She's wearing the dress I gave her. Oh, really? Mars gave Melba this adorable little striped dress. Glad to see you again, Toasty. Have you been to Nook's Cranny? It's small, but our island wouldn't be the same without that shop. Timmy and Tommy are hard workers. Oh, yes they are. I was hoping I could kick out people and pick a new house placement without having to pay 50k. Yeah, it seems like a really odd system. I guess they're just trying to like streamline the process. Like if you like a house plot, then that's the house plot you like, and why not keep using it? Yeah, I guess I'll head back for now, and thank you so much for having me, Mars, and thanks for your time. I'm sorry I had to come over here twice and take up that much more of your time in your town. And we actually, I think we visited Mars like just the other day, like last weekend, so if you're interested in seeing like a nice exploration of Mars's town, like check out that VOD. The Saturday VOD. Melba mentioned you the second I talked to her. Aw. That makes me so happy. I love Melba. Thanks for letting me know about being able to move the plots. I was kind of concerned for a second there. I was about ready to like reset my town or something. Flo moved out and I checked where her house was and the plot was still there. Nice to know how it all works. They've really changed the mechanics a lot. Gone are the days of plot resetting, I guess. This is a long game anyways, yeah. Like a lot of people are pointing out to me like, oh yeah, you do have to pay 50k to move stuff. You do have to, you know, and like I keep that in mind as far as like, yeah, I know I'm making things like more expensive for myself, but if that's what I need to do to like feel comfortable terraforming and planning my town, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the 50k. Look at my wood pile, it's slowly depleting. I haven't like collected wood in a while. I'll have to chop some wood today, even if it's like off stream. What I don't really like is if you want to move a building only a few inches, it doesn't work. You have to move it out of the way first, and then the next day you can move it again. Oh wow, that sucks, Sarah. What if you just want to move it a little bit? You have to like do 2 steps? That's terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, Melba is adorable, Lunchka. Ooh, pockets are full. I guess some of it's the Sahara stuff. Let me go put up my Sahara stuff and check it out. Like the swamp flooring might be interesting to see what that is. Striped dress was actually a gift from Peanut that I regifted to Melba. All a history of like gifts going down the line from neighbor to neighbor. Don't sweat it. I'm happy she'll have a new home for a while. Yeah, Peanut is really cute. It's possible though that, yeah, she might not be like a dreamy for me in the sense that like, I'm going for like a fantasy themed town, and I think Peanut would be better for like a very cutesy town. But I'll put her up for adoption in my own Discord when like she's moving out again, so maybe we can pass her to yet another town, or I can post her on Twitter when she moves out, that sort of thing. So that was the ramshackle wall and the swamp flooring. Looks like a very like earthy sort of room. This is like the swamp flooring. Definitely not bad sorts of like carpets and walls to have for like this very rustic character that's gonna be like a peasant. Oh, so that's the mat. Looks very colorful, almost like a beach towel. And what's the brown kitchen mat? Maybe I should go and test that over in the kitchen. I'll see you in a minute, Tutranium. Sorry for scaring you. Oh no, it's good to know, Bianca, but yeah, I wouldn't have realized that. I would have thought the same thing that Sarah did of like how you could probably just relocate the plot every time you get a new townie, so that definitely wouldn't have crossed my mind if you didn't say something. Like, I do a lot of like floating around over on like social media and stuff for New Horizons, so I'm kind of surprised at the stuff that I've managed to miss like that, you know, that just hasn't really like come up in a lot of like my Twitter browsing and Tumblr browsing. I guess I'm just not like browsing enough. Oh, so this is a kitchen mat. I guess what I can see this for, this is the sort of kitchen mat that you like put in front of a sink or something, like when you're washing dishes. Yeah, so I guess I could put it like right here as far as being in front of the sink. And I could put this like over here next to the plant instead. Ah. So there we go. That's my in-progress kitchen over here. And some of this stuff I can go ahead and put away, like the bamboo and the weeds, and other stuff, like I have some cedars in my pockets. I have like a picnic basket and a beach towel. I should put those out to improve my rating. $100K for just a few inches. Oh gosh, I can't believe some of you have already had to do stuff like that. That sounds so painful. And I'm just trying to like clear my pockets a lot since I might get up to a lot of stuff today and I want to have room in my pockets and not be like running out of inventory every few seconds. I did buy some mums in a friend's town this morning, and let me show you what else I got in a friend's town if I still have it in my storage. Look at these like Gothic headdresses. Have you all seen these like in your shops? It's basically like it changes your hair, so it's kind of like a wig, and it has like this little cap on. I don't know. I think it does kind of suit Glyneth, but at the same time, like I don't feel like I have to wear it all the time. But yeah, I might wear this from time to time as like a cute little accessory. But I'll put back on the bunny ears for now. I'm super pumped to see if her interior is different since it was a basic interior. Yeah, Chops is the first neighbor of mine that's been having like a different interior than normal. Like, his looks really fancy and stuff. So I am interested also to see some of these villagers starting to like upgrade their interior a bit. Oh, I didn't mean to drop the wood. I'm still kind of confused what you meant by my town fluctuating since Kyle is leaving, but I'll... what do you mean by that, Kevy? I didn't say that. I think you might have misheard what I said. What I said about Kyle leaving is that it's kind of worrying that you can't control the villagers moving in and out, because you said that you tried to convince Kyle to stay, but he left anyways. I'm sorry for the confusion if I misunderstood you or you misunderstood me, but... that's what I meant. Didn't you try to convince Kyle to leave or to stay and then he left anyways? Because I've always liked my villagers to be able to keep them under my wing for as long as I want them there, not have them just decide to leave anyways. That's what I was talking about. Like Sidaloon, I've had the same townies since 2014. Now, would I have had the same townies since 2014 if they decided to just move anyways when I tried to convince them to stay? No, so that's sort of what I'm talking about, but I'm sorry if I misunderstood you or said something wrong. Alright, let me craft a new axe. I moved to my museum like that. Guess what? I don't like the new spot now a week later. Isn't that just awesome? Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. I'm thinking of putting my museum near the beach, and I hope I don't end up regretting it. I think I'm gonna wait till I terraform before I start, like, moving stuff around, though. Oh, and hi Zenren, welcome to stream. Apple's house is very apple themed and I love it. Aw, she would be so at home in like towns that have apples. Alright, so I got the flimsy axes. I should go ahead and turn them into stone axes if I have the stones. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Kevy. That kind of hurts that like, for a few minutes you thought that I was like being critical of your town or something because of misunderstanding me. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna leave it where it is now, not gonna risk wasting that money again. Yeah, maybe you should like feel super good about where you're gonna move it next before you move it again. Oh, and hi Pikmin lover, welcome to stream. Pikmin gifted me a lot of like bamboo and stuff yesterday so that I could start crafting some of the stuff that, like some of the recipes that require bamboo and stuff. So I got some more stone axes for like chopping more wood. And I've got an extra Sahara ticket. Should have put that away in my storage. Who's got good turnip prices today? My morning turnip price wasn't very good at all. Like, I guess if I get a bad price, I won't even like post it in Discord, but I did check. But let me go check the PM price. I haven't even checked the PM price yet. But yeah, it's good to have a lot of this stuff like cleared out my pockets. Oh, and hi Matthew, welcome to stream. How's Glenn today? How's my character doing? Yeah, she's doing really good. We just moved in Peanut, one of my new townies is gonna move in. We have Antonio moving in, which was kind of a surprise. Didn't realize that, but yeah, here's Antonio. And this is, well, we'll have to see which one Peanut took. So, plot available. Peanut took this one. And so now we can go and move in Elvis possibly, and then maybe my town rating will be all set. I'm kind of excited. I might be able to have KK Slider by Friday. I might be able to unlock terraforming soon. I think this is going to boost my rating a lot. To whoever lifted this, I was doing my 4,000 before bed push-ups and fell asleep and had a terrific dream about a DIY. I got super psyched about it and had to share it with someone. Now get those arms building. It's a Tulip surprise box. I wonder what that is. Let me check my DIYs. Oh, okay. So it's like a tulip themed item. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll have to craft that today. My PM price is horrible. Why not go to a generated island? For what, Pikmin? Yeah, I know that that's a feature of the game I haven't used a lot. It's something that I'm interested in doing in the future. I'd love to get more hybrids and stuff, like on the hybrid islands, but I'm kind of saving my Nook Miles for things. So it's 92 bells, so it's still not good at all. Didn't even check my turnip prices today, whoops. Yeah, it's really easy to forget, especially if it isn't like a habit built into you. I didn't really do the stock market much in New Leaf, so it's not a massive habit. Alright, so I think next step we should move in Elvis. Something I wanted to like point out to you guys just so that you know when walking around town. These are flower seeds that I planted, and I'm gonna like let them grow up and then I'll replant them once they're grown. That way I can actually see what they look like when I plant them. It is a slight pet peeve of mine that like I can't see what the flowers look like when I'm gardening. Like I was trying to arrange this garden about a week ago or days ago, and you can see there's like 3 white lilies next to each other. Eventually I just kind of got tired of the fact that I couldn't see them when I was planting them, so I prefer to plant them and then like rearrange later. Oh, Buck is one of your villagers. Oh, so he might have written a letter and it showed up in my town. Oh, welcome back, Mars. I'm sure your cats and dogs enjoyed that. How many pets do you have, Mars? Villagers appear on generated islands. Yeah, the cool thing about me though is I have all the amiibo cards, so I can invite whoever I want, so I might not really go hunting on islands a lot unless I want someone like Sherp. Like we actually had a posting for Sherp on like our Discord server for someone moving out, and like I think someone like that's new, they don't have an amiibo card, so yeah, unless I'm hunting for one of them, I don't really need to go hunting on islands. Alright, so let's go check up on Elvis. Hello, Elvis here. What can I do for you? I'm trying to win you over, Elvis. $65 per turnip. Yeah, I feel like I've been getting like a lot of really low prices in my town. The highest I've gotten so far is something like 100 something, so I'll be keeping an eye out this week. I didn't even buy turnips this week though, but I'm keeping an eye out for my community. I know that a lot of my community members buy turnips every week, so. And something else we can probably do today is build either another bridge or another incline. I think stuff like that boosts your rating a lot too. Melvis, I guess you can't wait to move in Melva, huh? Yeah, you caught that. I do think that was kind of what was in my head. I kind of like bunched together Melba and Elvis. Melvis. That would be like their shipping name if you like shipped to Melba and Elvis together. That's what you would call it. I have 2 dogs and 5 cats. 3 of the cats are outdoors and all cats were strays. I'm a crazy cat lady, though we may have 7 cats now because we think Bandit had 2 kittens. Oh wow, cool. I have 4 cats, and I actually do feed some outdoor like feral cats. Like that's kind of a thing. There's some feral kitties that live nearby and I feed them. So I guess I don't consider them mine, but they do kind of like are a little less feral and they like meow and stuff, so. Playing some heavy metal in his tent. I used to camp a lot when I was just a kiddo. I remember singing songs around the campfire at night and staring at the flames till I got drowsy. It's roughing it compared to home, but that's just part of the charm of camping. Oh, I've never been camping before. My family was never big fans of it. My family always preferred going to the beach, pretty much like that was our vacations growing up, was going to the local beach. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna craft a clothesline pole for Elvis. Elvis was on my first Wild World town. I actually had Elvis at one point in Daffodilly. My Wild World town Daffodilly, if some of y'all are familiar with that from my pre-New Horizons streams, it had a lot of like comings and goings before I settled on a final like lineup of villagers. Let me set out a workbench and craft this real quick. I hope I have the materials in my pockets, but if not, I guess it's not a big deal. Where's the clothesline pole? It should be kind of near the top, near like the B's and C's. Oh, here it is. Just requires some tree branches. I think this is the wrong thing. I think I just crafted this for nothing. I think he probably gave me the DIY in my pocket. Or, I don't know. Let me try to give this to him and see what he says. I don't know. Do you think that's the right thing, guys? Oh, and hi, Alina. Welcome to stream. How are you today? We're having a chill stream here in Athalia, trying to move in Elvis. We just moved in Peanuts, so making big strides in like our town rating. What's that glint in your eye? Did you finish that DIY project for me? Well, I hope so. I hope this is the right thing. Now I have another memory of my trip here. This island's just full of good folks. Let me give you a little something too. You wouldn't turn down a career jacket, right? I guess not. I've gotten pretty fond of this here island. If this is how it is, putting down roots here might not be a bad idea at all. Okay. I'm looking for more confirmation. Okay, this is the more confirmation. Why not live here? You serious, kiddo? I mean, maybe. Alright, done deal. I'm there. Or here. I'm home. Aw. Just point me at resident services and I'll give them what for. Aw, cool. Okay, so I did it. I can do it, so write it down in permanent ink. I'm officially a resident of Athalia. Aw, cool. Better properly introduce myself then. I'm Elvis. You're Glyneth, was it? Guess you'll be seeing a whole lot more of me. Yeah, I guess so. He's my first cranky in this town. Gibson is a bit feral, but he's slowly getting used to me. Yeah, I've been feeding like feral kitties for a few years now, and some of them, if you like get to know them for like a long enough time or like have them for a long enough time, they do start to get kind of used to you. But yeah, I kind of feel bad for like feral animals and the like kind of rough lives they lead outside. Like it just definitely like make sure to like spay and neuter your pets, because the pet population is just too much and there's too many like without homes and stuff. Hope gyroids come back. Yeah, same. I admit it's not like the absolute top of my list in the sense that there's stuff that I want even more than gyroids, but I do miss them. I used to always like to collect gyroids and either put them in my storage or like in New Leaf, I put them in one of my museum rooms. In this game, I thought it would be really cool for forest towns, which, you know, maybe not necessarily for my town, but wouldn't it be cool in a forest town to have like things like lullaboids or foresty looking gyroids tucked under trees, like just kind of add a mystical element to the landscape. Sort of similar to like what a lot of the art that I commissioned for this channel, like the starting soon screen and be right back screen and stuff, like with that art I commissioned there's like a lot of gyroids tucked under trees. Oh wow, what's this? Some sort of like traditional apparel, like from a different culture. It looks like a different language. I really wish the museum added a gyroid exhibit where they all act like an orchestra. Yeah, I tried to do that in New Leaf, but they can only play like 4 gyroids at once. Oh look! We have Elvis's top in order to welcome Elvis into town. Gosh, it's a lot of money. I'm such a cataloging fan. I love cataloging items, but sometimes it can be kind of pricey to do so. And a construction hat. These weird glasses that look like pixel art. What are these shoes? Leopard pumps? I'm not a big fan of animal print. I'm not gonna buy that. Do y'all know the video where someone plays KK Country and they put up the gyroids that fart? No, I don't know that, Sarah. You can link that if you want. Okay, the pixel shades are kind of gimmicky. I was about to catalog it, but I decided not to. It's probably just more money down the drain. You love the white dress? I can try it on for you if you want, Mercy. I'm a little unfamiliar with like the cultural background of it though, but it looks like maybe a tropical themed dress. Doesn't really go with my bunny ears, but... And let's check what's in the Ables today. Oh, and hi Joey, welcome to stream. Are things going better for you, Joey? I know you've had some like terraforming issues. Are things going a little better now? Silk floral pants, pearl skirt. This looks like a little kid skirt or something with like sequins on it. Some wide chino pants. This is that thing that I just bought, but it comes in different colors too. Like green. This one looks kind of funny. It almost looks like a 420 style outfit or something. Ninja costume. Outdoor hat, safety helmet in a bunch of different colors, Zap helmet, so if any of you want to kind of like dress up like Mira or like a Power Ranger or something. Brow line glasses, flower glasses. I have like lots of gimmicky stuff today, like lots of flashy stuff at my shop. I remember these socks from New Leaf. That makes me nostalgic. I remember those. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot here that I'm gonna go out of my way to buy up because a lot of it's kind of not my style. There's that video that Sarah was talking about if you want to check it out. And let's try to befriend Sable. If you need something, could you talk to the other hedgehog? Go talk to that other lady. I wish I could do that at work. Oh, can you go talk to that other person over there? I would like get fired if I said something like that. I spent 5 hours today trying to fix my terraforming problems, have it back to normal in a sense, but not happy, and it kind of makes me want to reset. Need to decorate and see if it makes me change my mind. I do think that's gonna be a rough aspect of terraforming, because when you terraform, inherently, like, your town's gonna be more blank as a result, and it's what you add to the terraforming, how you landscape around all those new features in your town, that's gonna make it feel more like home and make it, like, look better, look decorated. Oh, yay, water egg. I actually haven't gotten the water egg outfit, so I'm kind of happy to get a water egg after the patch this morning that patched up the eggs. Go visit Nan. I have a paper bag at my Ables. Wow. Oh, and look at Nan. She's working on something. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now. What are you up to? Currently crafting a rocking horse just to see how I do at it. DIY is a great way to learn by doing. I'm totally obsessed with it. Oh, sure. Oh, thank you, Nan. Oh, Sarah, have you unlocked terraforming too? I'm so excited by so many of my friends and community members getting started in it. I'm sorry I'm so behind, but I feel like any day now I could like finally unlock it because I feel really good about the fact that like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 3 new townies moving in. I'm gonna be up to 9. Plus, I feel like in general, like I've been decorating enough, I think, to appease Isabel. I don't think I've been, like, totally failing on that front, so I think I'll be able to get my rating up to 3, probably. Got some miles for customizing furniture. Oh, that's good, Pikmin. It's good to know that she might warm up to you over time. That's always like a really fan favorite feature of the Animal Crossing games is befriending Sable. And Chops is out exploring. I grew more of these pink lilies today. They actually didn't sprout up from my other pink lilies. They sprouted up from like red and white lilies. But yeah, some of my hybrids are like coming along super well, and then some of them are trickling in really slowly. I would say what I'm having the best luck in are pink windflowers, so that might even be a flower I'm willing to like trade at some point because I'm getting so many pink windflowers in particular. On a much happier note, getting my new iPhone 11 tomorrow. Ooh, that's nice, Joey. Yeah, that'll cheer you up, I'm sure. Alright, so I think I've done a lot of like daily type stuff. Could talk more to villagers and in general like work on my rating, work on moving trees around and stuff. But yeah, it looks like some new blue pansies popping up, and let me show you like the massive luck I've had with pink windflowers. So there's one here, one here, one here. I'm gonna have like 4 sprouting up tomorrow. And I already have some over in my hybrid area. I always feel so wholesome when I befriend Sable. Feels like a real accomplishment. Yeah, it does feel really nice to win her over. As an introvert, as someone who can be kind of shy, like I can kind of relate to her in a sense, and it's nice to be able to finally befriend and, you know, get that friendship with her. Plus the backstory is usually part of like befriending Sable, and you kind of get the Able sisters backstory. Oh, this is from Mars. Hope you like this from Yin. Oh, thank you, Mars. You didn't have to send me something else. A butter churn. Ooh, is that for my kitchen? Cool. I just dug up a sapling and thought it was so cute that it went into my pockets as a nursery tree. I'm caring for a baby tree. Yeah, I've noticed that too, Jay. I actually have a few nursery trees in my pockets. Yeah, nursery cedar. But yeah, let's see what this butter churn looks like. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Thank you so much for sending that to me, Mars. I think I have a few other things that I was gonna put in my kitchen if I had room. I have a kettle, a spice rack, a knife block. The knife block is kind of cool, but the thing about the knife block is it goes on a table, and I don't have any table space left. But yeah, the only thing I can think of is either adding a new table, or maybe I can put this pot on the ground instead. Crap. So, put the knife block over here. Oh, maybe that looks kind of dumb. I don't know. And then put the cutting board right there. I don't know, maybe I'll pass on the knife block for now. Sorry for my indecision. If anything, I would like the kettle more over here. So put the kettle there. you unlocked terraforming on Saturday. Congratulations, Sarah. I'll have to check with Isabel on my town rating in a minute. Maybe it's gone up since the last time I checked with her. So the pot... Why isn't there any room? Isn't there a spot right here? You all see what I'm saying? Oh well, maybe this can be moved like over here in the corner. And then now maybe I have room for the pot. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to fill up that space the way I want it to, but oh well. Thanks for helping me fill up my kitchen, Mars. Oh, doesn't it look so nice? I probably need some stuff on the wall though. Like the walls are looking very bare, but I do like how nice and homey it is. It felt like the peasant aesthetic. Yeah, that could very well be like an end game item for Glyneth, Mars. I really appreciate it. Like in the sense of my house is very under construction at the moment. Like I'm probably not gonna have a lot of this stuff in here at the end of the day. Like, for instance, if the house isn't going to be brick on the outside, I feel kind of silly having brick on the inside of the house. Like, I usually like them to match in that way. So, like, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be changing as I get more, but then I can see the butter churn, like, making it into, like, the final version of Glenna's house. That's just, like, perfect for her to churn some butter. Oh, and it looks like Dark Knight found it. That's Sarah's favorite AC video ever. That's so funny. I look forward to watching it later. That knife block is more modern. Doesn't really go with your design, in my opinion. Yeah, I felt like it looked kind of off on the table too, Joey. Plus, just the way it's shaped, it's like very blocky and it was kind of standing out in a bad way on that table. Why don't you use the Happy Home Designer style way of decoration? I think I'm just not used to the controls. Sometimes I still fumble around. I was so comfortable with the controls in New Leaf. Remember how you just got to the storage room by clicking on the bottom, or you got to like the Happy Home Designer screen by clicking on the bottom? Yeah, let me sell some stuff to the Nooklings, and then maybe get landscaping. Oh, I don't need to sell the picnic basket. I think that's a half block spot since the Sakura Bonsai appears to be a 3x3. Yeah, maybe the Sakura Bonsai is throwing things off. I was eyeing that too, but the thing is, I thought it only took up 2 spaces, so the half spot thing is kind of throwing me off. I don't know why it's like an odd number. Yeah, I wonder where I should set up the picnic basket. Maybe in an area I actually haven't landscaped before. Set up like a little picnic area over here, maybe. And maybe I can make like a little picnic design to go in the picnic basket. There are definitely some rustic looking wall items I remember seeing in the catalog. Yeah, I don't think that this game is hurting for rustic items. I think if you're actually going for a very like laid back sort of town, I actually think New Horizons is perfect for you, between like a lot of the rustic fences and like, I don't know, I just think it's really well suited for that. But I'm kind of going for like a fairy tale vibe for most of town. Glyneth is gonna live in a rustic area, but for most of the town, I'm gonna go for, like more of a fairy tale fantasy vibe. So I'm a little discouraged in the sense that I'm not seeing stuff like Greek columns. There's not like a fairy tale bridge equivalent, etc. Like, I hope they add more stuff in the future. So let me make a picnic area real quick. It should be kind of quick. Stuff like this, I don't know. Like, I don't mean to like toot my horn, but stuff like this is so simple. Like, if you have any experience making patterns at all, it's just like doing a few lines here and there. But yeah, usually for picnic blankets, you kind of like do an even number, like you count. Okay, so it's 32 by 32, so that means I have to do like blocks of 4. And you usually want to like end in a way that it'll repeat. So like over here, you do 2. I just visited an island and got marina. Ah, congratulations, Bianca. That's a real cutie to find on the island. I'm really happy for anyone that like doesn't have the amiibo cards but are still able to find their favorites on the island. I think it was a great way for the game to kind of introduce ways that you could take control over the villagers that you want. I got Marina from an island too. Ooh, nice. I wonder what her home looks like. I wonder if she has like lots of the shelf furniture in this game. Lolly in my game is singing to the song that I have on the bamboo speakers. It's so cute. Oh, that's nice. I haven't seen a lot of my villagers sing yet, but I have seen them like sit under the trees. I saw like Pudge doing the airplane run the other day. Ah, I kind of like lost my spot. I hope it was this color. I should have done the symmetry thing. I think I'm gonna do the symmetry thing now, but I forgot about it. There's this new tool called the mirror mode, and it kind of helps make stuff like this a little faster. Although it might not make it faster when I'm doing horizontal. That's funny. Look at the way it's like meeting in the middle. That's almost trippy. Lolly in my game is singing the song that I have on the bamboo speakers. Oh, I already read that. Missing white fences. Yeah, I wish you could customize some of the fences to white or different colors. The one that I'm missing the most is like the fancy fence from New Leaf. I really loved that fancy fence. I'm going for like a very airy vibe, so the stone and iron fence is like a little too kind of bulky for me, I guess. Oh, I think something I'm noticing. I think I messed up, or maybe not, but I have to do 2 on the side here. May I ask, what are the story ideas you have so far? I definitely wasn't here for the explanation. Yeah, so I'm going to make the beach area be like very elegant and airy and white themed, and the theme I'm going for the beach area is the City of Wise, or Is is how you pronounce it, but I grew up kind of pronouncing it like Wise, but if you Google the City of Is, then you'll find some like examples online. It was basically this mythical city on the coast of Brittany that used to be underwater, but now it's like not underwater anymore in the myth. So I was gonna kind of draw inspiration from that for like a fantasy like oceanside city, and so that's why I'm looking into things like Greek columns, which aren't in the game anymore and stuff. And then in other areas of town, I'm going to draw inspiration for like fantasy world building. So the area where Glyneth lives is actually going to be more of like a woodsy area. So I'm playing with the idea of not having a consistent aesthetic all around town, but kind of having kingdoms, sort of like a fantasy world. I don't know if that makes sense, but I actually, in some ways, I'm not gonna lie, I did this sort of in Citaloon too, so it's nothing like groundbreaking for me. I kind of did this in Citaloon by having like a sun side of town, a moon side of town, and even like within the sun side of town, like I had different sorts of areas. Like I had a residential area, and on the moon side of town I had like a tavern in the forest. So like you can tell that that just sort of thing appeals to me. I'm a big like fantasy fan. I like to kind of use my Animal Crossing towns to escape into a world that appeals to me, and so I usually don't go for like modern themes because of that. I usually like to kind of make them feel like a fantasy world. I feel like I'm going about this in kind of an awkward way. Can I just do like a rectangle tool and turn off the mirror mode? So turn off the mirror mode and just go to the rectangle tool. Maybe that's a little bit... Does it fill the rectangle though? No, it doesn't. Why would they do it that way? I don't know, I feel like I'm being even slower this way. I just need to stop. I'm making a picnic blanket right now. I'm just trying to like make this one area in my town be more aesthetic. This isn't endgame for me at all. I actually probably won't have a picnic blanket in the final version of my town, but I'm just trying to like make a picnic blanket for this one spot in my town that I just created. I'm just trying to work on my town rating. But yeah, also it just helps to get some practice with the pattern maker and stuff. I don't know why sometimes it drags the line over. Do y'all know what I'm saying? I loved the New Leaf pattern maker so much. This one's so clunky sometimes. God dang. I guess I have to keep in mind that every line you create requires like 2 clicks. So if you don't do the 2 clicks, then it kind of doesn't finish it. Alright, so now let's do the fill tool. I have an imperial fence. Yeah, I've been trying to unlock all the fences every day. Thanks for the reminder. I need to go check what fences are available. Oh, look, I dragged a line at the bottom. Dang it. But yeah, this is like a very basic little picnic blanket. Super cute, sounds wonderful. Yeah, I really look forward to trying my best to do the theme. I've been bummed at the lack of Greek columns, but maybe in the absence of Greek columns, like I could trade with others to get white streetlights. I mean, white streetlights might have just as elegant of a feel. Oh man, did I make it transparent? Oh, this is gonna look so funny. I made it transparent. Crap. Alright, so let's do the fill tool one more time. And make it like this kind of pale color. Here we go. You can make the pen larger. Yeah, I'll look into stuff to make my life easier in the future. So I guess an idea is to go over here and then hit Y to make the pencil larger. So I could have done this faster by going like this, and then it'll select more of the square at once. So that's what I could have done. And minus is the undo. I keep wanting to hit B for undo, but it's minus that's undo. Oh, hey Wafer! He stumbled in while I was stumbling on a picnic blanket. Yeah, I'm kind of working on my town rating wafer. Have you already finished all that stuff? I remember one of your recent streams I watched, you were also grinding for the same exact thing, and you were kind of just putting a lot of fences around town very reluctantly, like, I don't like this fence here, but I'm just gonna put it here. But I guess you're probably all done with that, and you're doing some terraforming and stuff. But yeah, welcome to Stream Wafer. I wonder if it'll let me go ahead and put this picnic like underneath the basket, or... Oh, okay, I have to pick up the basket first. I feel like it should let me put the basket on top of the blanket. Oh, thank you, Mars. Yeah, I'll do that next time. I'm still getting used to the pattern maker in this one. I like the idea of differing the design around town. You'll be able to do lots of different styles. Yeah, that's kind of what I planned on, to kind of have different themes depending on where you are in town. Have like a forest area and an elegant beach area and kind of tie it all together. Okay, so it lets me put the blanket on once I finish laying down the patterns. I have white streetlights. Ooh, maybe we can do a trade sometime, Wafer. I can show you the sorts of Nook Miles items that I got, and anyone in chat who's like looking for certain colors things can get an idea for the things I can trade. I also just haven't checked this yet today. Or, well, it looks like I have because it already did the miles thing. I'm in the process of moving homes now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing that soon too, once I start terraforming. For now, I'm putting them all on the beach so that I can have room to terraform later. So I don't have the straw fence yet. Waiting for the campsite to move now. Is it a bit of a painful process to like wait for things to move and everything? Like, does it take a day to like move every little thing? Oh well, I'm aware that it's gonna be a bit of a long grind to finish my town, so I just gotta prepare for waiting for everything to move around. But yeah, I have the plain drinking fountain, manhole cover, the gray wave breaker, the green stall, the red silo, the red robot hero. I have a Rossetti construction sign. I was looking at that. Not everyone's has Rossetti on it. Red lifeguard chair, green toilet. I have the brown street lamps, the gray utility pole, blue snack machine, white bench, black snack machine, black rocking horse, and I have the black park clock. Isn't this so bizarre? I have the black clock but the brown street lamp. Why wouldn't they match these two? Blue phone box, blue sandbox, blue cotton candy machine, green playground gym. And I think some of this stuff is more basic. I do have the red lighthouse, black monster, brick pool. This will go really nice if you have a brick town. So yeah, hit me up if you have like a brick themed town. I think this pool will go a lot better. And I have this super vibrant, colorful teacup ride. Oh, and thank you, Cake Batter. I'm glad you like it. I'm just doing some like basic stuff around town to try to boost my rating. Probably won't have a picnic blanket in the final version of my town. Oh, and hi Therapy Crossing and Kimma, welcome to stream. Let's see if it's already been boosted since I did invite a few new townies, or if it's still at 1 star. So you're curious about the current state of Athalia. Right now it's at 1 star. Folks are feeling like we still have some room for improvement. It's great that there isn't too much going on. I hope it'll stay nice and unassuming like me. Who do we think said that? I bet it was Pudge. Well, there you have it. Oh, increasing the population, and Isabel thinks we've truly improved our island scenery. I continue to marvel at your skill in decoration and landscape design. We're lucky to have you. So, mostly I just need to wait for the villagers to move in. it's a pain, but I've been consistent playing day by day. Yeah, me too. There were a few days in there where I actually slowed down the story for myself because like maybe I didn't build stuff as quickly as I should have. I think I took a few days to decide where Able Sisters was gonna go and stuff, so at times I've kind of slowed down the story for myself, but I'm happy to be making more progress now and getting closer to what I want to get to with the terraforming and everything. Oh, you want that pool therapy? Maybe we can do a trade for some Nook Miles stuff, or at least bells. I'm definitely open to helping y'all out. Ooh, Pikmin, what's your turnip price? Feel free to, I was gonna say post it in the Discord, but I'm not sure if you're like part of the Discord or not, but we do have like a stalk market channel over in the Discord if you're interested. Oh, and hi Ginger, welcome to stream. I love when y'all do stuff with like the Digby emote, like either angel wings or like the buff muscles around Digby. I wish they'd make these things customizable. Yeah, Sarah, that's actually what I tried to do. I was so confused, bless my heart. I went walking up to my little workbench with had my customization tools ready. I was like, yeah, let's change this street light. Let's change this lighthouse. And I was just like, what the heck? It's not working. So then I finally like found out online that you have to do trading for the Nook Miles stuff, but... Ah, cool. So we got a new fossil in the collection. I've been getting a lot of duplicates lately. I found I was stuck at 1 star until I got more villagers. Yeah, interesting. There's nothing else redeeming about the town other than the population, essentially. She even told me that, like, the scenery's good, according to, like, their standards. So, I guess that counts for very, very little. A Diplotail. I never thought I'd lay eyes upon such a well-preserved Diplotail. I hope I get good things in my Nook stop. I got a really nice one on my old island. Yeah, it's kind of funny. You can't even like reset for stuff like that. I don't think it's worth resetting for it, but because you don't unlock the town hall till later. Good old Diplodota. I can't say that. What would we do without you? This stout fellow embodied all the best in dinosaurs. Those sturdy legs, that magnificent tail, and above all, that extraordinary neck. Oh, I think I've heard this one before. Oh, and hi Courtney, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Are you playing New Horizons, Courtney? I'm doing really good, Ginger. I went to the eye doctor earlier today and had a checkup, and so that's pretty much most of what I've done today is that my eye is like 75% healed now and just need to like still be on medication a little while longer, and then in about 2 weeks maybe I can wear contacts again. But wow, look at this sunset. Me and my friend were doing some research on the sunsets, and apparently like this is the normal sunset pretty much, but there's also a different type that's like very golden and yellow. So I think that's kind of cool that there's like multiple sunsets in this game, just like there was in New Leaf. I've just got under 150 bells for turnips today, so hoping for something good to happen on Thursday. Yeah, at least they're giving you a price that's not like 30 or 50 or something truly awful. Cool of you to drop in, you heard? My digs aren't fancy, but you can stay as long as you want. Oh, it's giving me the option to gift her something. If you're into titles, it's gonna be tough to beat the one Kaylee's got. Oh, this is Therapy Crossing in chat. Lucky fish. That's so cool. I wish I'd thought of it first. I'd seriously love if folks called me that. They talk about these titles a lot, don't they? Did I get some Nook Miles for talking to my townies? You have to use the major items to boost your rating. I added a solar panel and it went from 2 to 3 instantly. Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll build another bridge or incline. I forgot about that when I was in the town hall. There's so much to do in a day, you know? I've already moved in 2 townies. I can build a bridge. Oh, I accidentally selected the wrong thing. Should I give her this beach towel? I don't know. I don't have anything in my pockets. A beach towel. Wow, thanks, Glenna. So cool. Is she gonna put that in her house? I hope she puts it outside if she puts it somewhere. Good relationships are a cornerstone of island development, so I got some Nook Miles for helping out my villagers. I get the orange one quite a bit. It's beautiful. What do you mean by orange one? You mean the airport? I do love the orange airport a lot. Oh, the orange sunset. Oh, sorry. But yeah, early on in the game, I actually got an orange sunset without realizing it was special. Like, I thought that was just the way the sunsets looked. I thought that they were very yellow, but as time has gone on and I've gotten like fewer rainy days lately, I've noticed that the sunsets are actually more commonly this like purpley color. So the yellow sunsets are what's more like rare in your town. I forgot about my title. Yeah, sometimes time to time I forget about stuff like that too. I hardly ever like update my New Leaf things, but yeah, this is my passport. Grow where you're planted, Athalia, apples, hospitable lass. Yeah, just combing the beach a little bit for like shells or other sorts of bottle DIYs. I found a good island that's selling them for 318 bells. Oh, that's pretty good. Last week, I sold them for around like 400. I'm having fun somewhere else, so Genji's like elsewhere in town. I wonder what other sorts of things I could build. I do know I unlocked like a tulip item. Maybe I could go and find some red tulips to craft that tulip item. Oh, and here's Genji. I read that sitting like this is the best way to work your core muscles. Sure, Genji. I know it looks like I'm almost sitting down, but I'm actually clenching my abs. Yeah, I used to read tips like that actually, that like you can actually like kind of work out your abs when you're not expecting to, like if you just like clench them like as you're sitting or standing or like lifting things, so you can actually like work out your abs in kind of unexpected ways. That's Genji's excuse right now. Alright, I do have some red tulips around my house. It's a shame to pluck them though, but yeah, maybe I can pluck them for my little project, or I could build a bridge or incline. I'm gonna go real hard today. Gonna play hard, snack hard, yell golly hard. Tammy is such a cute bear. Aw, I'm glad you like Tammy. What are some of your villagers, Kimma? Who do you have in town right now? Got a black tulip today? Ooh, congratulations. That's one I haven't gotten yet. I don't have a single hybrid tulip at all. So is that enough, I think, to build that table, that tulip table? Let me see. So if I sort by like recently obtained, yeah, here it is. Oh, and there's my rocking horse. Maybe I can craft that too. No, I need a 5 in order to craft the tulips. Oh, I feel so bad plucking these. I basically just like plucked up Pudge's garden. And technically might still need one more. Oh no, I've got what I need now for it. I found a hybrid tulip island. Didn't think it was possible since my native flower is Cosmos. Yeah, do you all know how the hybrid islands work? Like, have you found multiples of them or just one or two? Because I haven't found any yet, so I haven't gotten a good feel for like what the requirements are for finding them, but It would be nice if you could just find any of them. I would love to find the hyacinth one, because the hyacinths are my favorite. Are you the girl who built Citaloon? Ah, yes I am. Nice to meet you, NCM. Welcome to stream. Yeah, this is my New Horizons town, but before New Horizons came out, I did work a lot in both New Leaf and Wild World. Oh, and hi Helly, welcome to stream. Thank you for the host. How are you doing? I'm just kind of trudging along with my town rating, grinding, trying to get up to like 3 stars for terraforming. I think it was kind of creative of them to add like the flower furniture and make it like be craftable this time. This used to be associated with Leaf though, back in the day. Like Leaf used to be associated with the Weeding Day furniture. I wonder what he's gonna do for Earth Day, like if he's gonna bring us bushes or if he's gonna have his own sort of furniture set. But yeah, I feel like this kind of goes over here near the like pansy table. I just don't know how. I guess that's good enough for now. And I think this chair looks really dumb, but oh well. So I crafted that, and I guess I forgot to learn this recipe. Straw fence. This game is so good for like rustic aesthetics. If you're going for like a rustic theme, this game's got you. So Kimma has Bob, Blue Bear, Pashmina, Rudy, and Peaches. But I may reset. I was contemplating today. I don't know if I like my island name. I was thinking to change it to something like Fayshire or Faywood. So talk about me being a hypocrite after yesterday. I like Riftendale a lot, Kimma, but I understand if you want to reset. A town name is very important, and it's still early on. Better to get those regrets out now, you know? So I came over here. I do need to make a new town flag sometime. That's like next on my priorities. I really need to make a new town flag. And I feel really bad, guys, but something that keeps happening to me, I'm getting a lot of requests like over on like other social media. People want me to remake my New Leaf patterns and New Horizons with the transparency, but it's really hard for me to juggle like that, like on top of my like Twitch streams, on top of like WordPress posts I want to make. I want to make a town flag. I don't know, I'm just starting to feel like I've got like too much to do. People might have to wait on those like New Leaf patterns. I want to work on my town flag. This is the town flag I started to work on. I was starting to make like a little gradient at the top, and I'm gonna like make it be a sky with like a tree in it or something. So but yeah, I definitely have a lot that I could be doing. Alright, so I guess I came over here to build a bridge or an incline. Oh yeah, I totally glossed over that. Kimma, you have Bob. Yeah, he's such a fan fave. Congrats on getting like Bob and so many cuties. I guess I responded more to like the thoughts about resetting. Oh, Bianca, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks so much for hanging out today. So let's talk about infrastructure. So I don't use Discord much, but I looked and I can't find that ACNH trading. Yeah, there actually is one for trading. It's pretty close to the top of the Animal Crossing stuff. We have ones for like a lot of different ACNH related stuff. So bridges / inclines. What do you all think? Should I build a bridge or an incline? What do you think? I guess I do have 2 bridges technically. Maybe an incline would be even better because there's so many like cliffs in my town. Natural ramp. Maybe I could test out the stone one. It is so much more expensive though. The natural one is so much cheaper, but I could test out the stone one, see how it looks. They should make the town hall customizable. Isn't that the dream? Yeah. They might add stuff like that later, but at the same time, I'm not gonna get my hopes up about it because, like, I don't want to be, like, counting on something that might not happen. Oh, an NC Mel voted bridge. Yeah, bridges are, like, very pretty, though. I was just thinking since I have 2 already, but I guess another bridge could, like, go to the other side, like there could be a bridge on the upper part of land. Oh, look at Pudge fishing. Alright, so where should my little incline be? Should I have like a stone one right here? Oh, there's so many like trees and stuff here. Scary Kate, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Thanks so much for the raid. Scary Kate's like a super awesome streamer, streaming a lot of like New Horizons right now. I was actually tuning into her stream a little bit yesterday, but yeah, welcome in, Scary Squad. Definitely check out Scary Kate for more New Horizons content. And my name is Amy. I'm primarily an Animal Crossing streamer myself. Like I stream pretty much New Horizons all the time now, and before then I streamed a lot of like Wild World and New Leaf. I have a lot of love for like the creative aspect of the game and just how it's such a wonderful, cozy part of my life. Really boosts my mood in such a way. I'm sure you all can relate. But yeah, today we're just working on my town rating. I'm actually still at the part of the game which I think a lot of people have kind of like passed me up in this way, but I'm working on the rating to like unlock terraforming and stuff. It's such a beautiful sunset though. I love the way it affects the colors in this game. It almost reminds me of like an impressionist painting or something, the way it just so stunningly renders every little part of the landscape in such a gorgeous way. So glad we could swing over here and spread the love. Yeah, same. I never see you online when I'm like finished streaming, but I hope one day I can spread the love back to you too. What's a raid to Tranium? It's when someone brings like their stream over to a different stream at the end. It's kind of a cool way to like, you know, like maybe I'm done streaming, but then I can send you all somewhere else. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of spots for inclines over here. Do y'all know why they wouldn't let me put one right here? Is it because the fence is up there? This looks like a pretty flat piece of land. I don't know why it won't let me build an incline right here. Why did it say I was raiding again? Sorry about the glitchy raid. Oh yeah, I noticed that. I guess it repeated it. That's kind of funny, but yeah, at least I don't have alerts or anything, which is super newbie of me. I should really like one of these days like set up alerts, but yeah, it just like pops up in chat, I guess. I don't have like a sound alert or anything. The flowers are in the way. Dang it. I thought I would just like move the flowers. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at my map just so I can feel organized about this, about like the best spot in my town to build a bridge or incline. And I wish I could like point at the map as I'm talking, but yeah, I guess I really liked the idea of building an incline up to like Nan and Chop's house, which it's currently hovering over Chop's house because that is a way that I could quickly access some more villagers, but I guess I'd have to dig up the flowers. Yeah, and other possibilities would be like a bridge on the upper part of land, because there's a lot of like river forks up at the top of the land. But I think the incline is the one that makes the most sense right now, so I'm gonna try to make this work and like dig up the flowers and stuff. Oh, thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. I've had to wear glasses for a while because like I have a bit of an eye problem, so I'm low-key, like it hurts me like every time I have to stream with glasses, but thank you. Stuff like that makes me feel good. I have some great sources for Animal Crossing sounds. If you need anything, would love to pass some of those along. Thank you, Kate. It might sound funny, but I'm actually just like weirdly intimidated by it. Like I don't really know how to do it. Like over in Streamlabs, like I'm nervous about like the process of like uploading the sounds and the GIFs and making it all work. I hope it's a pretty easy process. Just like watch a tutorial video or something. But yeah, dang, I gotta dig up all these flowers apparently. Shouldn't it just move the trees though? That's the thing. I'm a little nervous that what I'm doing right now isn't gonna do any good. It should move stuff like that. Because I didn't have to like move some of the other stuff from my other incline. I really didn't. But yeah, I'm planting a lot of flowers to try to like clear them out of my storage and to get them growing so I can move around fully grown ones instead of like the tiny little stems that I can't tell what they look like. So that's why I have so many like flower seeds about. It's probably also boosting my rating too. I bet Isabel likes all the flower planting going on. You need any help? I'm always here. Oh, thanks. That's a really generous offer. You're missing the weeds? I don't think I need to pick the weeds for the incline. Maybe I just don't know how the mechanics work. It could even be the fences up there, like being too close to where the incline's gonna be. I don't know, but I'll try a few more things. Gonna run and grab some food. Sure, Kate. Enjoy. I know I'm pretty hungry myself, actually. Usually that's what us streamers do when we end, is we go and get some food. I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much again for the raid. And I missed what Helly said earlier. Been working really hard on my island today, making money, building an incline, moving home, scanning in Teddy. Oh, Teddy's one of your favorites. I'm glad that you were able to scan in Teddy, Helly. And you got 3 Sakura recipes? Wow, that's really productive. I haven't gotten a single one today. Okay, so I hope this is a little better. Alright, what's going on? Do any of you have ideas why this isn't working, other than things like the foliage, which I'll try to take care of? Do you see anything wrong with this cliff line? It looks pretty flat to me. I guess I'll go and craft an axe. Been playing about 14 hours today. Wow, that's a lot. Move forward, the lines have to be on the cliff. Okay. Okay. Why is this thing so finicky? Why did it just have to... This tree has to be moved right now. And sorry for being kind of quiet. I'm just kind of concentrating. This is kind of like throwing me off a little bit. So I'm gonna eat one of these and then move this tree. And then I think I'll be able to build the incline where I want. So apparently that whole time I just wasn't lining it up properly. They could be a little bit more clear about why it's not working. Sort of like the old Isabel days, but so whenever I do it like this, it's mad at me, but then if I step a little bit forward, then it's happy. So it would be nice if there was a way I could line it up in a way where it like looks better with the fence up there, but Like, I guess there's no way to center a staircase. I could just fix the fence up there to look better with the ramp. That's what I could do. But yeah, that's the look of my the new railway, or the new staircase. I think that looks pretty good. Yay! I think I picked a decent spot for it too, as far as like it already kind of matches the aesthetic I have going on up there. I've got like this stone railing up here and some kind of stone looking houses, or at least like very gray looking houses, so I think it kind of matches. I'll want to fix the fence a little bit though, so it like looks more natural. Oh, and these balloon presents. I wonder if they fixed the balloon presents at all in the patch. I know they fixed like the egg frequency a little bit, but I wonder if they fixed like the balloon frequency at all. I know that there were a lot of people like really frustrated by like the frequency of the water eggs and catching those. Oh look, another balloon. Maybe they did not adjust the frequency of the balloons. I hope this is a cherry blossom recipe though. That would be lovely. Alright, so gotta adjust my pockets a little bit. Really need to sell these fossils sometime. Plant these hyacinths somewhere. And I also need to plant the nursery cedars somewhere too. Yeah, let's see if I can make this like little fencing look a little bit better. And add more to Chop's garden here. Oh, hi Merriam-Webber. How are you today? Did you settle on a town yesterday? I know you posted in Discord like a map that you were thinking about. Did you settle on a town that you were happy with? I have a recommendation. How about there be a fossil trading on Discord so people can finish the museum faster? Oh, thanks for the recommendation. I would just use the AC&H trading for that. We do have a trading section, so I don't think we need to separate the trading into like different categories. But yeah, the current New Horizons Discord channels we have, just so that everyone's aware, we do have one for multiplayer, and the multiplayer is actually for like meetups, which occasionally like that one hasn't been super popular because I think, you know, as fun as it is to like meet up with other players and have fun, I think we do have a lot of people that are just kind of like eager to work on their towns or kind of like introverts. But anyways, that one's for if you want to like meet up with other players and have fun in other towns. So that's AC&H multiplayer. And then there's one for trading, and that can just be any sort of trading, like whether you want like Nook Miles street lamps or just like different sorts of items, or you have like an extra DIY recipe. And then we have one for villager adoption, and the one for villager adoption is brand new, so some of y'all might not know about it, but yeah, that's if you have like a villager moving out of your town. And yeah, and then we just have a general New Horizons chit chat one. We have a stock market one, so I think we have enough like various channels dedicated to different like New Horizons like trading and content, so I'm probably not gonna add one for fossils. But yeah, I thought it was good to at least like separate the turnip trading from everything else, because like it's such like a different sort of thing as far as like saying what your prices are for the day compared to like trying to do a trade. So that's the way I have it set up. And since we're talking about Discord, I'll go ahead and do the little chat command there. Oh, Mercy, thank you so much for the cheer. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I wonder how close you might be getting to unlocking like the leaf emote. I did recently add some like bit emotes to the channel, which some of them are like way too pricey probably, but the leaf one is a, I think at the equivalent of $10 in bits. So maybe like over time, some people could start to get the leaf one. Thank you so much, Mercy. Do I have the fencing in my pockets? I actually don't think I do, so I'm gonna cross my little bridge. So nice to be able to use the bridge instead of the vaulting pole, and go check out my house to see if I have the fencing in there. Sometimes I feel like with fencing, what you could do is like calculate exactly how much you need and then just craft what you need, but what I've been doing is just like crafting in bulk, and then I have to put the rest in here. But yeah, hopefully I have the fencing in here. Yeah, the simple wooden, and where's like the iron and stone? Do I not have that one anymore? Might have to craft some more of that. Oh, here it is. Oh, it was in my pockets the whole time. Maybe that was what I already picked up. You're welcome, just showing my support. Oh, thanks, Mercy. What a gorgeous sunset. I really love what I did with my house as far as like making it look a little bit better in its current state compared to like, it is going to change so much in the future. I'm probably even going to move Gwyneth's house to like a, I really like the idea of doing some terraforming with a waterfall near Gwyneth's house, but not necessarily a grand waterfall, more of like a little tiny woodland waterfall, like a little stream that tumbles off a cliff that's just like really casual. But yeah, it'll be so much fun once I can start to do that stuff. Let's equip our fencing and see if we can make this look good again. I'm a little nervous about it. Yeah, it's kind of like awkward looking now. Oh my gosh, this looks so weird. There we go, that looks a little better, doesn't it? And maybe once the incline is gone, I can kind of fix up this area over here. Oh, I made it like impassable over there. Alright, well that looks a little better for now. Oh, and hi Envy! Welcome to stream. That's a really cute Shy Guy emote. I hope you're doing good. I wonder what sorts of things I could get up to now. I actually think that the lower area of town is at this point like a little bit less landscaped than this area. This area up here at least has some stuff going on. And this one down here, like this is where I spammed a lot of my flower seeds. Isn't it gonna be fun to see all these sprout up? Look at all these flower seeds. A really cool use of flower seeds would be like if you could still save dream addresses, like the dream suite. If you ever want to like do something like a farm, you could like plant a lot of these tulips. They kind of look like little seedlings to me. Everything good? How about you all? Yeah, I'm doing really well. I hope everyone else is. I think a lot of us are just enjoying our New Horizons towns. Have a lot of you like gone back to work or school, or a lot of you still kind of like taking online classes or off work? I'm still off work for a little longer. I might go back to work soon though, even though honestly things aren't like back to normal in a sense, but I just don't know if I can keep going that long without working. I might have to go back to work pretty soon. It's been nice to have a little New Horizons vacation though, although in some ways being cooped up for so long, it can kind of like drive you crazy a little bit. Alright, so I have an apple tree in my pockets and some cedars. Let's see what else I can craft though, possibly, as far as like town decorations. And I guess I also need to remember to just like pay off that incline, you know? I need to not just build it, I need to go pay it off. online classes. I have online classes for the rest of the school year. Even for like non-college classes, it seems so weird to take an online class for like something like high school or something, but I guess that's what we have to do right now in the current climate. So I have a new rocking horse. A lot of my villagers are asking me for things. I wonder if I should, instead of just plopping this stuff outside, I should probably like give them some stuff. Maybe a cutting board for them if I get another iron nugget from my dressers. We have to stay home here, can't go further than 2 kilometers. Yeah, supposedly we have a bit of a stay-at-home order in my county, but whenever you like go out and drive, like I had to drive my car the other day to the pharmacy, and the roads were still really, really busy, so it's kind of this case of like not being super enforced, but so my kitchen is coming along decently for what it is. My main room's coming along well, but back here I could start to design that room a little better. What I find interesting about the cherry blossom furniture is that the cherry blossom furniture, seemingly a lot of it goes better outside. Like I think the cherry blossom furniture organically just goes outside with the cherry blossoms, but they do give you like a cherry blossom wall and a cherry blossom floor. So that makes me feel like I did set that up in the back of my house, but I haven't really used it a whole lot. Oh, Chops, there's something weird and itchy going on with me. I'm sure it's not my designer burlap undershirt. Looking for a rap session with Chops, are you? So have you heard, our island's gonna be hosting a special event sometime soon. Oh, I think I might have heard something about it, Chops. Maybe. Oh, thanks for the tip, Bacon Gamer. I do think we have a few Froggy Chair fans in the community. I remember I had a friend in the New Leaf days that instead of using the sweets furniture from Gracie, they would basically just like use a candy pattern and customize it on like alpine chairs and stuff. So that was kind of a funny way to like cheat on the Gracie like sweets items and stuff. But yeah, I was gonna craft a cutting board for maybe one of my neighbors. Need any kitchen related stuff? I don't have much, but I can see if I have it. Oh, that's a really generous offer. I could probably use more kitchen related stuff, especially anything rustic. You don't have to send me things that are too modern if you want, like modern refrigerators and stuff. But earlier Mars gave me like a butter churner and stuff like that's like really perfect. My character's like a little peasant that lives in the woods, that sort of thing. But yeah, let me know if you like any of my projects too, anybody. Kind of just looking to see what to craft, to put outside, to boost my rating. What is this wooden fish? Have y'all ever heard of this wooden fish item? And Chops got fleas. I actually didn't catch that. I didn't see them. Like, I saw him say something about being itchy, but then, like, I totally overlooked the fact that he had fleas. But yeah, what sorts of things do you all give your neighbors when they, are asking for things to put in their house? I'd love to give my villagers stuff like the succulent plant, but I don't really have any extra cans. But I could probably do something like an iron pan if they like another sort of kitchen-y item. Or I could give them that cherry blossom plant, if I don't mind spinning my cherry blossoms on that. But yeah, let's do this one. Oh, and hi Secret Shush and Oof. I do like to try to discourage trading in chat because sometimes it can clog up the chat with other things, but we do have a trading Discord if you're interested in checking out that. We have a trading section on the Discord, and if you do find someone to trade with, just make sure to do it over like whispers and DMs. I buy stuff from Nook's catalog in this game and send it to my sister's town because my sister has a copy of New Horizons. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that, like with my community, like sending and receiving gifts in the mail. It's such a nice feature to be able to do that in this game. Honestly, like as much as sometimes I miss certain features, there are a lot of things that like more than make up for it. I'm so thrilled to be able to like send stuff so easily to you guys. I usually give stuff I think they'd like, but then they give me clothes in return. And it's never cute. Yeah, earlier I went to the trouble to like craft something for Elvis, and he was like, I hope you like my official looking coat, and I was like, okay. But yeah, you can like put some food in this. You can put a pizza. I'm totally gonna craft this pizza pan. These customization kits are expensive though, man. Like, I'm really shocked at how much they cost. You can like really spend a lot on these things, but yeah, let's see how the rocking horse can be customized. It can be like colorful, white. Ooh, do you like this white rocking horse, Mercy? No, I don't think Nook is evil. I think he's especially nice in this game. I really love talking to him. I think he's a nice guy in general, but yeah, there are lots of memes out there about he is the only one that like puts shackles on you in the game, so I think that's what a lot of those memes come from. I think the fact that he's the only one that kind of makes you like do stuff in the game. He's kind of the representation of like moving forward and the sort of like grinding that you'll have to do in the game. Did you get the color airport you wanted? I just realized the airport color, I was too preoccupied with fruit and villagers. Oh, yeah, I didn't focus too much on the airport color, except I really, no offense to anyone with a green airport, this is just like for my own town, but I didn't really want a green airport in particular, but once I saw I had a yellow one, I was like, I'm not gonna keep resetting for it. My favorites are the blue and orange ones, but I was like, I can make the yellow airport work. Which I think you all will notice that in general, like I've tried to plant a mixture of yellow and white flowers over by the airport, so I actually kind of like how it looks when you're standing near the yellow airport and you can pan up and see the yellow flowers in the distance. I'm not too mad about it. I think it looks alright. So I customized a lot of stuff. Maybe I should just go around and like talk to my villagers and give them these things. The cutting board can also be customized in cute ways, but it's just mostly like adjusting the wood of the cutting board and adjusting the little napkin that goes on it, so. A sleigh? Yeah, I was interested to see the ways you can customize the sleigh. I thought the red one looked kind of festive. Not really the right time of year for it though, but I got this from Elvis the other day. Alright, let's go see Pudge. Pudge is inside now. How about you, Miriam? Are you happy enough with your airport? Nook is the best. Yeah, I have enjoyed talking to him in this game. I think he's really charming. Alright, so what should we give Pudge? The sleigh, the rocking horse, or the frying pan? Should we give him the pizza since lazies love food so much? Maybe we can give him the pizza. Wow, this is a frying pan. I love this kind of stuff. Oh, I look forward to seeing that in his house. I wonder where he's gonna put it though, because right now a lot of his tabletops have stuff on it. Like, maybe he could put it over there next to his bed. Oh, he's the Apple TV that I crafted him a while ago. It's so cute. I think the white is very pretty. Yeah, I love unexpected customizations like that. Like when you're thinking like, oh, a rocking horse, that's like a kitty item, but then you can customize it to a pure white like that. I think it looks really pretty and unexpected. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the no wait time for customization. That's a really nice feature, isn't it? The fact that you can just like customize it right away. Maybe it is worth that little extra cost. It does cost like a couple thousand bells in order to stock up on the customization, but man, you used to have to wait 30 minutes for that at Cyrus. Oh, and hi Thunder, welcome to stream. Oh, it's really good to see you in here, Thunder. How are you holding up? Are you still working on your new Leaf Town, Thunder? Tammy is not asking me for anything anymore. I thought Tammy earlier was kind of asking for furniture as well. Yes, I'm totally hyped for Bunny Day. I gave her this bookshelf though. That bookshelf was my gift to Tammy. That item would be perfect for my theme. Oh, I can't wait till you get the game, Mercy. Don't you have to wait until May? So it is getting inching closer and closer for you. It's April now, so you just got like another month or a month and some change maybe, and then you can be playing along with us. Oh, Genji doing some stretches. He's wearing a different shirt than normal. He's wearing like a kind of jacket. I love this. God, he's precious. Yo, Mochi, you seem hyped as always. Do you want this? Oh gosh, what are we gonna give Genji? I don't see anything Zen in my pockets. Do you want a rocking horse or a sleigh, Genji? No, I'll give him the cutting board. My island theme is 70s. Oh, that sounds really fun. I do think New Horizons works really well for like both modern and rustic themes. If there's kind of like a blank spot in New Horizons like aesthetics and themes, I think it's actually something similar to the fairy tale theme from New Leaf. I really don't see a lot of fanciful stuff like that, but if you're going for a modern theme, there's a lot, or a rustic theme, there's a lot. Cole has that little wooden bowl Pudge has. I want it. Yeah, a lot of these villagers have the same like default house actually. Let's see if Bunny wants anything. Having a total blast? Sure, what are we gonna give Bunny? I have in mind the rocking horse. I think that'll look cute in her house. I customized it to pink. Popping in for a few, gotta get back to work soon. Oh, I hope you have a good day at work, Drewby. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for popping in. I'm doing a lot of like building today. It's probably a good idea to like use some of my resources I have hoarded and not just be hoarding them away in my dresser. Oh, this is what someone in chat talked about earlier. I went to the trouble to both craft something and customize something for Bunny, and she's given me a baseball uniform. So, classic villagers right here. I've been having fun with it. Yeah, when I was a kid, I loved I loved lava lamps and tie-dye. That was like my thing. And I thought that it was 70s, but I think it's kind of a mixture of 60s and 70s. I don't know, but I was really into that stuff as a kid, like anything really colorful like tie-dye, and I had my own little lava lamp in my room. So this is the baseball uniform. Oh my god, I don't like that at all. Please, no. How do you give gifts to villagers? Well, the way that I often find out is like I'm just talking to them and trying to just be like, hey, what's up? And then one of the options is, here you go. And so it's like if you have something in your pockets ready for them, you can just go ahead and select them. But what I usually do is I wait till I have something I want to give them. For the moment, I created a new Leaf Town called Solarium and Citra Emulator. I do that from time to time for inspirations, new ideas. Oh, that's nice. I have heard about this Citra Emulator. That's really interesting. I've never done it before myself. I'm telling you, every time they give you clothes, never items. Yeah, I don't even need a baseball uniform. But yeah, I guess someone else in chat theoretically could want it though, but Yeah, let me know if you want a baseball uniform in the next few seconds. You can always mail them. It takes a day though. Yeah, I feel really, really bad. I've only ever written one letter, and it was to Genji. I guess I don't have my little USB keyboard hooked up yet. I think it'll be much more of a breeze to write letters once I have that hooked up. I gotta figure out what batteries my little USB keyboard needs, and then maybe I'll write more letters. But for the most part, I've been having so much fun just writing letters to actual people, really like relishing in that aspect of the game, like sending other people stuff. Oh! Should we help out Chops with his fleas? He's still got fleas. Poor guy. Oh! I caught a flea. The curse is lifted. Oh, I'm so glad it was you who got those fleas off of me. What if it had been Tom Nook? Or like, my mom? I could never live that down. Back to fishing. Do you want anything, Chops? I have a sleigh in my pockets if you want a sleigh. Okay. Citra is very good. 3DS emulator for PC and Android. Oh, cool. I did, in the lead up to New Horizons, I saw a few people that would like stream New Leaf like on an emulator, and it kind of surprised me because I bet it does require a somewhat powerful computer in order to stream New Leaf. Oh, and I just realized that it's been like over an hour since I started streaming, so technically, like, if I'm gonna be good, I need to go and do some eye drops, but maybe we can come right back after just a minute, like after I do some eye drops. Oh, Nan's still working. I hear the strangest things has been happening. I hear sometimes when you hit rocks an egg comes out. Yep. I've come across them myself. Yeah, apparently you get even more eggs on like those Nook Miles Island-Tours and stuff. But yeah, maybe Nan will want the sleigh. I'll feel kind of bad if it like really clashes with her house though. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. You can use the Nintendo app though to type with your phone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done that yet either. That sounds a lot simpler though than finding the right batteries. Especially since I probably shouldn't be going to the store right now to buy something unessential like batteries. Yeah, I remember back in the day, I have a lot of nostalgia about using the Desmume emulator for Wild World. I used to make a lot of patterns over on the, I don't know how to say it, but it was called like Desmume or Desmume or something like that. I've been eyeing this apple tree in my pockets and think this area looks kind of bare. So I'm gonna plant an apple tree like right here next to the fence, kind of fill up the area a little bit. And I might go to break right now real quick just to like do my eye drops. I'm really hoping to get these eyes like healed really soon, like, and be wearing glasses or wearing contacts again ASAP. So I'm just gonna put the break screen up for a few minutes while I do eye drops, but I'll be back like really quickly and we can try to do a few more things. But yeah, I think it'll start to speed up in the next few days as well, in the sense that, like, I think once I get these villagers moved in, like, my town rating's gonna shoot up. Oh, Tutranium, I didn't realize that you opened your gates for me in particular, but I can talk about that with you in a bit. Let me go do my eye drops real quick. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Thanks for being patient with the eye drops thing. Oh, and also, I know some of you are kind of familiar with my cats, and usually it's Dusty in the background, but right now we've got someone else. We've got Pumpkin. So if y'all want to see Pumpkin, there's Pumpkin in the background. My orange tabby cat curled up in a ball back there. But yeah, back to New Horizons and seeing what else we can do for the day. I guess I haven't really chopped a lot of wood, but I think that's a little bit of a shame to do on stream. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. Oh, y'all like Pumpkin. I'm not sure if I've posted her a ton over on my on the Discord Pets channel, but maybe I should put up a picture over there soon. I love seeing all y'all's pets in the Discord, by the way. Thanks so much for populating my channel with so many cute animals like dogs curled up and cats. Oh yeah, she is precious. She's a big lap kitty. Like, she loves sitting on laps. Whenever I'm sitting downstairs watching TV, like, she's there in seconds. It doesn't take her long at all. And something I keep forgetting about, which is kind of silly of me, but I keep forgetting to pay off that ramp. It's like I'm like going about my day and just like crafting stuff for townies, crafting stuff in general, and I have yet to pay off the ramp, so I better go do that. Can you bring her to the front? Oh, I don't want to disturb her. She's like curled up in a ball over there, but some streamers, they do have like cat cams where like they have a camera set up to like zoom in on their cat. That would be a little next level for me, like maybe a stream upgrade like down the line, but that would be kind of cute to have like a cat cam. My friend Fuchsia Rascal has one, and I've actually like just being around Twitch, I've seen other streamers that they invest in like different webcams to like show different things. But yeah, better go withdraw some money for the ramp. She's living her own little forest life, sleeping under that beautiful tapestry. Yeah, I do love my tapestry, the forest landscape. How are you holding up? Eye drops working well? Oh yeah, that's what I was just doing, Polaris. I went on a little bit of a break screen to do some eye drops. And currently, like, one of my eyes is like annoyingly cloudy right now because I just did them. But yeah, they've been working really well, and it's like 75% healed, my doctor said. Alright, so I'm gonna go check out the ABD and withdraw some money from my incline. I wonder if I could withdraw as much as like 200 grand, because I think that's close to what it costs, and it might give me like a little extra. But how are you, Polaris? It's good to see you again. How have you been? Eye health is important. Yeah, I was a little concerned. Like, I probably shouldn't talk about it too much because I've talked about it a lot, but like, my doctor said that she was a little surprised when she saw it in person for the first time, and that she thought it was like worse than like what she thought it was, so she said it was a very deep ulcer. Glyneth, I heard all about what you're up to, how you're gonna make Athalia so famous that KK will come here on tour. Well, I'm trying. If that actually happens, oh my gosh, that will be so cool, so wild, so très amazing. I'm gonna help you chase this crazy dream. What if we like make a powerful spot somewhere on the island? Just a big, powerful center of good vibes. This is the fabbest of fab ideas, don't you think so? I've gotta help with something like that. Oh, what you giving me, bunny? That garbage can gives off strong vibes. I bet if you put that somewhere on the island, good energy will flow, KK will show up, and life will be perfect. Gotta go, might be back later if you're still streaming. I'll see you later, MV. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a 6-hour stream, like some of what I've been doing lately, but I might stream a little bit longer, get a few more things done. Getting by in the current situation thanks to folks like you making things feel more communal. Oh yeah, Twitch is great for that, isn't it? Like connecting people over Animal Crossing, and even Animal Crossing is connecting people over Animal Crossing in the sense of just how interactive it is, like sending people letters and Wi-Fi and everything. Oh, I didn't mean to press B. Sorry for doing that, Lloyd. I do have something to donate. So 168 grand. Maybe I should let some of my villagers pitch in sometime. I always just pay it off right away, but I should wait to see if they pay it off sometime. I think she meant strong smells. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of. I was like, wow, she really emphasized the strongness of this garbage can. Alright, we reached our donation goal. So we'll get a new stone incline there tomorrow. I was, I was browsing Tumblr a little bit, and what I really love about the inclines is when you can nest them in with terraforming. Like, you can kind of terraform inwards into the cliff and then place the ramp inside the cliff so that it's kind of nestled inside. I really like that. I can't wait till I can start doing stuff like that. You must keep the island clean. Yeah, that's the benefit of stuff like garbage cans. I mean, we might like scoff at it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, Bunny's just trying to keep the place clean. I wonder where I should put it though. What's a good spot for a garbage can? I mean, the only spot that comes to my mind is maybe over near Nook's Cranny, because Nook's Cranny is a shop. You usually like have a garbage can outside of a shop. I'm actually playing in an emulator, but I will buy a second ACNL game for finally creating the solar system town. Ooh, that sounds cool. I guess you do have until Christmas. Weren't you gonna get New Horizons around Christmas time? So that'll give you a chance to like complete another town. Oh, I look forward to seeing that. If you do finish Solarium, if you do finish your solar system town, we could do like a little end stream, like a new Leaf stream. I do have a rewards thing where it's like pick the next town you play in, so if you do want me to like visit an old New Leaf or Wild World town or something, like technically I can do that. Alright, so the garbage can, the way I kind of have it is maybe tucked behind Nook's Cranny. I hope Bunny is happy with that placement. And I have some stuff I could sell while I'm over here, but not too much. Maybe I'll just put it in the drop box. You have kicks today? I do. I don't really like his selection today though, but I can show you what he has, Helly, in case you like any of it. The villagers never help. Yeah, you should have seen it this morning. This morning when I was doing a few of my dailies, like Genji walked up to me and he was like, I have the perfect thing to help you with your KK slider goal, except your pockets are full, so maybe you're good actually. And it was just like, why even say it then, Genji? But yeah, I missed out an opportunity to get something from Genji this morning because my pockets were full. But yeah, this is a kick stock today if you're interested in any of that. I didn't really like it too much. I'm gonna head out now. Thanks for the stream. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day. Oh, you too, Mercy. Thanks so much for hanging out. I've been thinking about how I missed the flea markets they had in Wild World. Yeah, those were nice, weren't they? I would think that they would bring that back. Why wouldn't they, you know? But I guess not. I guess I haven't seen those. Yeah, so make sure to try to walk around with your pockets with at least one space open if possible. What used to always happen to me when I streamed Wild World was that I would be walking around and they would ask me to deliver something, and then my pockets were always full when I was trying to deliver something. Alright, so let's move the trees around, since that's something else we can do to kind of make the town a little bit more pretty. And I guess this is gonna be my last little stream for a few days. The way my schedule is set up is that I give myself 2 days off on Tuesday and Wednesday, so the next stream I do after this will be Thursday. So this way it's like a nice little symmetrical walkway up to the museum. And it looks like I have some blue wind flowers popping up. Oh, something else that bummed me out majorly, guys, is that I got this, well, this isn't what bummed me out, but I got this in the mail from someone, and it was like a gift, right? And I do think it's gorgeous, but the only one that I have, like in my catalog, I have the black one. So I was trying to like order the white one through Nook Miles the other day, and like apparently you can only order like so many things through the catalog, so I couldn't order it through the Nook shopping, so I missed out on that. But yeah, be careful about that like catalog limit every day, guys. Make sure you're like done ordering stuff from like Nook shopping in your catalog and don't reach that limit. Yeah, I also got some storage down here. Pardon my storage. Ah! Is Bunny gonna catch something? Oh, look at her chase after the butterfly. She looks sad though, like she missed out on it. Not really my style. Hopefully I'll have them soon. Yeah, same. Having a daily limit on the catalog purchases stinks. Having to wait until the next day hurts a little. Yeah, there used to not be a catalog limit, although sometimes Nook would just say like your mailbox was full. But sometimes you could order up to 10 things or even 20 sometimes, depending on how empty your mailbox was. So, some things that I could craft. I've actually crafted a lot of this fancy stuff now. Look at all those check marks. I don't know, I think I'm good on like a lot of this stuff. I guess I could craft something like this if I had an oil barrel. I could craft like another one of these somewhere. Alright, Tutranium, I hope you enjoy catching those tarantulas. I'm sorry if there was like a miscommunication where you were like opening your gates for me. I actually didn't realize that. Are you gonna expand your home for more storage, or are you keeping your home small? I am going to expand my home again. Let me take a look at my loan though, because I think the next one is 500 grand, and I wonder if I'll need a lot of that money for like other sorts of things like bridges and inclines. Because my biggest goal right now is to unlock terraforming. So once I unlock terraforming, that's going to be a lot of fun to work with, and then maybe I can go back to prioritizing my home and my storage and my loan and everything. But yeah, I think my next loan is like 500 grand, and that's a lot of money. So maybe that would kind of wipe me out at the moment. But yeah, what do you all think of like the lopsided house? Do you all like the lopsided homes, or do you prefer it when they're like nice and symmetrical? But that's the way my home is right now, is it's one of the lopsided homes. Yeah, I built a swinging bench, and maybe I can go and place that somewhere. A nice like river spot by the museum that might look kind of nice. Are you having any new villagers move in soon? Yes, I am. I moved in Elvis through the campsite, and I moved in Peanut through another town today. And plus, I got a random move-in. I got Antonio in, and there was like some really valuable info like dropped to me earlier in stream. I didn't realize, but like if you leave one of these plots open, and just like for a day, like leave one of these plots open, a townie will come and snatch it up. Like Antonio just like took this plot, so if you ever like kind of want to save your move-in for an amiibo camper, or like try and search for someone on the island, like definitely don't leave out a plot like that. Ooh, a spot by the waterfall might be nice, but there's so many like flowers growing over here. Lopsided is cute. Yeah, I remember I used to have a lopsided cottage in Sidaloon, and it belonged to my character Fern. And I actually kind of did it purposefully, but sometimes a lot of people's reactions were like, oh, this home isn't finished, or this home is missing a room, and sometimes like it throws people off and you like purposefully don't expand. Oh, thanks, Kim. I do wonder if the lopsided look kind of helps for now as far as like achieving that cottage look. What's confusing is when real game time looks different from outside. Yeah, it is really bright outside for me because of it being summertime and daylight savings and everything. Like, it's actually still like super, super bright outside for me, but it's starting to get dark in the game. So I kind of like the idea of like planting a tree right here, but I might want it to be like a cherry blossom one. Maybe I'll go and plant another apple tree over by Nooklings. I've been planting lots of apples around Nooklings. Oh no! R.I.P. flower. Oh, okay. You're in a difficult period because of your studies, Thunder, but you might get it before Christmas. I don't know where I'll be after summer. Maybe I'll get a good job. Maybe I'll continue my studies. Oh, okay. Actually, I was pulling from a previous conversation. I think like in the past you said that you would get it like for Christmas the next year. Like I remember this conversation we had, Thunder, where you said like this past Christmas you were getting headphones, and then this upcoming Christmas you were going to get New Horizons. So that's kind of what I was referring to, but if you're able to get it even sooner, then that's wonderful. Antonio was in my first town, love him to death. I can't say I have any great attachment to Antonio, but he is kind of a funny jock anteater. I'll try my best to enjoy having him in town as a random move-in. So let's kind of like frame this bridge a little better. I like Antonio. He's in my daughter's town and he has a beautiful house exterior. Oh, okay. That'll be nice if he has a really pretty house exterior. Oh, and enjoy your lurk, Robin. But yeah, what was I going to do? I feel like I was working towards something and then I got a little sidetracked by these trees. Oh yeah, was I gonna place this swinging bench somewhere? I'm so confused. Why won't it let me plant a tree here? Is it being a little picky because the bridge is right here? Oh, that's such a bummer. I feel like it should let me put one there. But yeah, I think that's symmetrical with the other tree, so that's good. Why isn't it letting me plant this here? This is the weirdest thing in the world. I don't understand. Let me just try to like drop the tree and see where it goes. Alright, so let me put it there. I guess that's good enough. Got lucky and found a Tarantula Island again. Oh, congrats. I always get semi-bummed actually when I find a Tarantula item or island because I personally prefer to just chill out and play Animal Crossing, and tarantulas are really, really stressful. Like, I guess in all, my favorite way of making money is through the stock market, and tarantulas just stress me out too much, but I do look forward to maybe finding some hybrid islands, and maybe in the process of finding hybrid islands I'll find a tarantula one. Okay, I did not mean for it to look like this. I want it to be kind of underneath the apple tree. Oh, there we go. That's kind of cute. I should have made it white though, because it's across the river from this white area. Dang, missed opportunity. Maybe I'll just go ahead and make it white real quick. I can do that. Your memory is incredible. Oh, thank you, Thunder. Yeah, I do have pretty good memory. Is it possible for you to visit me when my designing is done? Oh, sure, Tutranium. I actually do like to do island visits a lot. In general, like, I like to do them on the weekends, though, and reserve some sort of streams every week to town work so I don't get too far behind everyone, but yeah, would love to visit your town. Okay, I don't really remember what you're talking about, Tutranium. I'm sorry. Sorry for the confusion. Alright, so let's customize this to whitewood. I had a hybrid island today with purple pansies. Ooh, nice. Y'all are kind of making me want to go to at least one island. Maybe since I'm kind of, not gonna lie, you guys have probably gotten the sense that I'm almost like looking for things to craft, looking for things to do. Maybe something more fun and more productive. Like I should just, the final thing I do on stream, let's go visit an island and see what pops up. Is this going to land the way I want it to eventually? Okay, let's try it like this. Maybe if I stand right in the middle. Yay! Finally got it. Can you sell the cherry blossom DIYs? You can, I guess, but they are kind of rare. You might be able to trade them for pretty good money, Miriam. Give it all you got. You want reactions to cheer folks on? You got it. I love this one because encouraging your buddies is awesome. Watch. Flex those muscles. Aw. Is that like kind of a flex emote? I never really saw it that way. Ah, cool. So what's this one? Let me try to test this one out. Oh, this is the one that Drewby always does. Whenever I go to Drewby's town, he does this one. That one's cute. Oh yeah, I just said that, Drewby. I was like, yeah, I associate that with you. The white one looks great on that. Yeah, I thought it might be a nice little nod to like across the river. There's some more white stuff. Oh, another bottle. I missed this bottle earlier. So I wonder what this is. Is this gonna be a duplicate? Oh yeah, that's a duplicate. The other day I had such a hard time, like, I was trying to get someone to take my duplicate from me and like everyone already had it apparently. Maybe I should just put this in the recycling bin unless anyone needs this like stool recipe. So let me, if we're gonna go to the island, I should probably try to like clear my pockets a little bit. And I'll clean up this drop spot in a little bit, like after stream probably. We don't know if my class can continue, so it's a difficult situation. I choiced a way where there's a lot of work outdoors, a lot of practice, but because the confinement, this is all impossible, so I'm waiting. Oh, so your studies involve like a lot of outdoor stuff, and so it's kind of like up in the air. Yeah, that does seem like a tough situation. I'm sorry for what the way it's affecting you, Thunder. I hope it works out though, and they find a way for you to still participate in your studies. Flick is in my town, so I'm catching bugs all night. Yeah, I haven't had him yet. I'll keep an eye out for him though, because I feel like any day now he's one of the only NPCs that I haven't gotten. I've gotten Celeste now and Kix. I find it so interesting that they made Kix like this traveling salesman in this game. So interesting because he used to have his own shop in New Leaf, but I kind of like the fact that they're cutting back on the amount of shops around town. I don't love that it seemingly means like less features that we loved, like the Dream Suite though. Like, I really hope the Dream Suite comes back in some way. So, unfortunately, I can't simply drop the trees, so in order to head off to the island, do what I want to do on the island, I will have to find homes for these trees. Ah, good evening, Lenore. Welcome to stream. We've been doing some, like, work on our town rating today, and moved in a lot of townies for anyone new coming in, and I think to like wrap up, like one of the last things I might do is like head over to an island tour and hope and pray it's like a hybrid island. I would love to stumble across like a hybrid island for the first time. If it's a Hyacinth Island, I would cry. Ooh, back from eating some yummy homemade pizza. That sounds really good. I love pizza of all kinds, but homemade pizza is like even better. Let me plant a few more trees while I'm at it because I have some more trees in my pockets. Could probably like plant a few more over here, like in this sort of bare area near these homes. Yeah, there's actually, like, I think the other day I was moving trees around and I actually stole trees from this area, so that's why it's so blank over here. But yeah, it might be like island ready now. Let's go buy an island ticket. Ooh, one of these moth things. I scared it away. Am I the only person without New Horizons? We have a few other people in the community that don't have it. Off the top of my head, yeah, Dark Knight Falcon, who just spoke up, and also Mercy Crossing, who was in here earlier. Spooky also doesn't have it quite yet, so yeah, there are a few people. I have one of those orangey sunsets here in Flor Luna. Oh, cool, Lenore. We were talking about the sunsets earlier and how some of the sunsets are this more normal color, which it's already faded in my town, but and some of them are orangey. Your town is coming together so nicely, it really fits your whole aesthetic. Oh, that's nice of you to say, Cake Batter, but currently I'm doing a lot of like temporary landscaping to try to boost my rating, and not gonna lie, I do try to, even though I'm doing temporary landscaping, I try to make it look as nice as I can under the circumstances so that when I stream it, it doesn't look too bad, but once I terraform, that's maybe when I'll start trying to landscape more my own style. Yeah, if I find a Tarantula Island, I might humor y'all for like a little bit, but I might have to do most of that off stream because I find those so frustrating. I'm so bad at them. Oh gosh, I forget how to get these tickets. I'm so bad. I keep like wandering up here, but this is how you get the tickets, is over at the ABD. So let's purchase a ticket. How do you prefer your pizza? My favorite pizza has jalapenos, banana peppers, roasted red peppers, and sun-dried tomatoes. Those are like really common toppings that you can get at a lot of restaurants, like whether it's Mellow Mushroom or Domino's or just like pizza chains. So like I usually like to get those peppers on top. That's my favorite type of pizza. I wonder if I should do some crafting, or at least like check out. What if my tools break on the island? Maybe I should have a backup. Your town will be incredible, like Citaloon. Oh, thank you, Thunder. I certainly hope so. I'm gonna try my best. I know I'm kind of slow. Dang, I got these boots randomly and I don't need them. So, do you all have any suggestions over what you take to the island? Do you have like a system about it? Like you only take certain tools and not others? The trick is to quickly catch them rather than use the slow methods. Yeah, I haven't found a good method that works for me. Nothing's consistent. I don't have a system, which isn't good. I should try to find a system. Mellow Mushroom, haven't heard that name in forever. Yeah, that's one of my favorite pizza places. I go there every year for my birthday. So let's take a look at the tools. So if I run out of a net, I need tree branches. If I run out of this, I need tree branches. If I run out of this, I need hardwood. So maybe I could take some hardwood and tree branches. You can always buy tools with miles. Interesting. But yeah, maybe I'll just take like 5 hardwood with me to craft a shovel on the fly if I need it. And then some tree branches, and then I think I'm good. I don't take my watering can. Oh, that's a good tip. Yeah, I don't need this. But yeah, that's good. Alright, let's head off. I hope it's a hybrid island though, but I shouldn't get my hopes up too much. You never lose with tarantulas, you just gotta keep going back. Yeah, that's the good thing about the Tarantula Island. Let's get you divisive. A New York style versus Chicago style versus Detroit, etc. I definitely prefer New York style. I guess Chicago style is that kind of like deep dish. I do like a deep dish as long as it's done right, but the thing is that a lot of people think deep dish equals like really, really thick bread, and like I prefer, if you're gonna do deep dish, you gotta add more cheese, add more toppings, add more sauce, add more everything, not just like make the bread thicker. But that's what a lot of people do for pan crust pizza. But thanks for the pizza talk. It definitely is my favorite food. The other day I tried to order Domino's, but because of what's been going on, they actually didn't have any drivers, but I could have picked it up if I wanted to, but I didn't feel like going out. Yeah, I've been hearing bad stories about how not everyone's like tipping their drivers and stuff during this time, and you should definitely always make sure to tip people like that, because they actually make like below minimum wage and rely on tips in order to like make a wage. But that's talking here in the US. Maybe other countries do it differently. Alright, so what's this island? Dang. Look at our luck. We got pansies, we got apples. I will try to like comb everything and see what I can do, see if I can get some more ore, but it doesn't look like any sort of island in particular. It just looks like a plain old island. This is sometimes, not gonna lie, this is sometimes why I don't do this stuff. It just sometimes seems like a waste of miles, and I know I'm gonna have to be spending a lot of miles on stuff pretty soon, like terraforming, so oh well. Oh, and hi Maybell, welcome to stream. How are you doing? We're visiting a random island right now. I was hoping for a hybrid one, like hybrid hyacinth, but Here we are in this apple pansy filled town. Just exactly my town fruit, exactly my town flower. It's just crispy. I do like Giordano's, which is more of a stuff too. Ooh, you sound like a bit of a pizza connoisseur too. Now you got me hungry. Yeah, I am pretty hungry myself. I didn't eat a whole lot today. Pizza with pepperoni. Oh, pepperoni was my favorite when I was a kid, but now I'm more into like veggies on my pizza. Oh, you're a Chicago native, Polaris? So, are you more of like a Chicago pizza fan? Usually get a present and a wasp out of the trees. Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on like one thing at a time. I'm gonna go for the ore first. I actually do this in my own town too. I get a little confused if I'm trying to do a million things at once. Like I like to go all around town, do all the ore, do all the fossils, and then like I do all the tree stuff at once. If I try to like do too many things with too many tools at the same time, I get confused. Do you still want that cherry blossom pochette? Oh, that's nice of you to offer. Let me check to see if I have it, but sure. I don't think I have that yet. I think I just have the actual item, so if you want to gift me the recipe, since you have an extra, you definitely can. Let me check just one more time though to make sure I don't have it. Sort it by alphabetical or sort by series. Yeah, I have the wand, the umbrella, the branches, the flooring and wall, the clock, outdoor picnic set. So yeah, I don't have the pochette recipe yet. Ooh, there's some fish up here. I wonder if the fish are any good. I don't know if I'm nostalgic, but I prefer the ACNL Night Hour songs. Yeah, I can understand being a little biased by nostalgia. Sometimes I am a little too, in the sense that my favorite soundtrack is Animal Crossing GameCube and probably always will be. But I have grown to love some of the tunes in this one. I really love the 4 p.m. song. It's like this really jaunty tune, and I love 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is perhaps my favorite time of day to play. This is really tricky to catch these fish because they're like right on the edge and I can't even like go backwards that much. Alright, here we go. Do you like spicy things? I do, although I can't claim that it's all that spicy because jalapenos actually aren't considered like one of the spicier peppers. There are so many more spicy peppers than jalapenos out there. But I know so many people that do gawk at the fact that I love jalapenos so much though, and they're like, that's so spicy, that's so hot. So I guess it depends on who you ask if I like spicy things or not, because I'm definitely not super hardcore with it. But I love jalapenos. To me, they're entirely different foods. I don't say I want pizza when I want deep dish. Yeah, even though I like deep dish a lot, since a lot of places don't do it properly as far as like, they usually just make the bread thicker. I usually don't go for it. But if there was like a really good deep dish somewhere, then I probably would get it more. So this is one more rock over on this side. Spicy foods are delicious. Yes, I love it too. I love spicy chips. Yeah, my favorite chips are jalapeno chips. I love jalapeno chips, but I try not to eat them though because that's a good way to just not be healthy. Alright, let's try this one. I definitely need some more stones, as some of y'all know. so this will help me with my stone collection. I'm missing 2 cherry blossom recipes. Oh, I hope you get those soon, Lenore. Yeah, I haven't been getting a lot lately. I've been on a really long, like, drought from cherry blossom recipes. I don't know if I'm just not shooting down the right balloons or what. But, Hullabaloo found, like, 3 of them today. So, I know that they're still out there. I just haven't had a lot of luck lately. Alright, so I'm done with the ore, I think, and now I can just gather other sorts of things. I could try fishing to see if there's fun stuff over here. My mom ships me authentic deep dish twice a year. Ooh, sounds like a nice... Oh no! Ah, I'm about to get stung. There's no way I can react. I grew up on all the spicy foods having southern Indian roots. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's, I think, a different type of spicy than I'm used to, like things like spicy curry and stuff. I'm definitely not like super familiar with that side of spiciness. Yeah, sorry for making all y'all hungry. But I am checking the trees in case any of them have money or furniture, but I'm just getting a lot of tree branches. This has been such a dud of an island tour. What have your experiences with the island tours been like, guys? Have you had, ooh, an imperial bed. I can't say I have that, so maybe this wasn't a total waste. When you go to the islands, do you get a lot of stuff like this? Or do you, have you found some fun stuff? Oh, and hi Nathan, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing really good too. Yeah, my day's going pretty well. Other than like a little doctor appointment and some New Horizons, it's been pretty uneventful. Still on my like vacation from work, but probably not too much longer. We'll probably like go back to work soon. Even though this is my native fruit, I actually might take the apples because I've been doing a lot of landscaping with the trees. I really love moving the trees around with this. It almost feels like a life hack being able to eat the apples and move the trees around, so I'm gonna snatch up the apples since I'm actually finding more and more value for just being able to eat things. I've been kind of lucky getting some different fruit and flowers. Yeah, I've only ever found apples and pansies over here. It's like the islands are taunting me. I did find a bamboo place once, but even the bamboo place and even the Tarantula Island I went to, like they had pansies as well, so can't escape the pansies. I did chickpea pasta today and it filled the need. Ooh, that does sound good. I've been having lots of this tomato basil soup from Costco. I really like the tomato basil soup. Bought some cookies. The moment for you to go to sleep, 1 a.m. in France. Oh, good night, Thunder. Hope you have a good evening. You probably won't miss too much. I'm thinking about wrapping up stream when I head back to town. This has been the grand finale is going to this island tour, and it's been quite the grand finale of not being one. But yeah, my next stream will be Thursday. I like to stream Mondays plus Thursday through Saturday. So I Thursday through Saturday is when I'm like streaming a lot in a row. And then Monday is kind of like a little island day. Love pasta and chickpeas. Yeah, we sell chickpeas a lot at my work actually. I got cherries multiple times and my native fruit is peaches. Yeah, I've just been like really unlucky, I guess. That's part of why I don't like doing these though. and I got a little too trigger happy there. The best way to avoid being trigger happy, by the way, if any of you want like a little fishing tip, you need to like essentially close your eyes and just listen for it. Because you psych yourself out too much if you watch it. You gotta just listen for it. But I feel a little silly like closing my eyes during stream since I am streaming this. Millions of peaches, peaches for you. I do have a nice little peach orchard set up in my town now. I've yet to set up a pears orchard though. Need to figure out where to plant my pears. Try to be here. Good night, Amy in chat. Oh, good night to you too, Thunder. Ah, look, caught a stone. I used to get disappointed catching stones, but now I don't because I'm actually pretty short on stones. For me, it feels like the more I do them, the better islands I get. Might just be luck. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Maybe the RNG shows you the less exciting stuff first. Oh, I pressed A in time for that. One of my more embarrassing moments on stream was actually like streaming New Leaf multiplayer with some of y'all, and we did island tours back when they had minigame island tours in New Leaf, and sometimes we did these shark catching ones, and I would pretty much miss like every single shark. It was so embarrassing. That was some of the most embarrassing times I've ever done on stream. Ooh, not bad. An olive flounder. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of fancy stuff here. I might go ahead and head back to town pretty soon. Yeah, I'll try to be productive as well, like in my off days, like the next few days coming up, the sorts of things I do off stream. I'll either try to be productive in the sorts of things I'm posting, like maybe I could post a few more of my stream upload YouTube videos. I do re-upload these streams over to youtube.com/aforestlife. If any of you like want to kind of watch these streams like past the VOD's expiration date. I know sometimes if I'm like doing like a really tedious task, sometimes I like to have like a Twitch stream on in the background, so it's good for stuff like that, or I could also work on a blog post or a town flag. I'll try my best to be productive and continue healing up my eye and everything. Yeah, let's go ahead and head back to town and wrap up for the day. Stay at home, it's important. Yeah, it is. I almost wish that here in the US, I just wish everyone could have just stayed home like flat for just 2 weeks, and then it could have probably killed this thing a lot faster, but yeah, we're about to get into kind of, I don't know, it might be rough for a couple more weeks. I'm hoping that the warm weather might start to repair some of this situation. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it too much. It is kind of like stressful times, and this is like an escape from all that, you know? You're on an island tour? Yeah, I did a island tour and was hoping for like a hybrid island, but I just got a plain one that had my native flower and my native fruit, so... But I'll try to keep in mind to do those if I have some spare miles. I think right now I have around 30k Nook Miles, so I probably can afford to spend some on tours every now and then. Oh, a tadpole. So, I'll try to also therapy crossing while you're here. I'll try to order that, you mentioned one of my Nook Miles items you were interested in. Was it... Oh yeah, it was the brick pool. Maybe I'll go ahead and order that sometime and see if we can do a trade for it. Oh, you sent the recipe? Thank you, Maybell. Let me go and see if it's already in my mailbox. Animal Crossing's birthday is coming up soon, April 14th. Oh, that's sweet. What do you consider Animal Crossing's birthday, Kimma? Do you consider it like the day that Jibutsu no Mori first came out, or do you consider it like the Animal Crossing GameCube for the North American region? Like, what's considered like the very first release day? So this is my pool. You have so many hybrids. How did you get so many so quickly? Oh, thanks, Lenore. I've been working pretty hard on like, I water all my flowers every day, and honestly, like, I don't think the game intends for you to do that because my watering can breaks like 3 times when I water all my flowers. So I have been working pretty hard at it, and essentially what I do is I spread out these like really big fields. Like you can sort of see the beginnings of one of my fields up here in the top part of town, and these fields and watering them every day is really effective. It is really tedious though. Like look, just today I'm getting 4 pink wind flowers, but yeah, it is a lot of work to walk around watering all these. I spent lots of time on terraforming, just looking for stuff to decorate my island now. Yeah, even after terraforming, I guess it'll still take time to kind of essentially find things that you can use for your island, you know? It's not just terraforming is the end-all be-all. You still gotta find stuff to use around town. I'm sad we can't customize fences. Yeah, a few of us were talking earlier, wouldn't it be nice if these could be customized to white, or I'm eyeing like the stone and iron fences down there. Like what if you could customize those to white or some sort of fancy color instead of this gray and black? Oh no! My cat is like wanting to hop up here. Please don't hop up here. What would you want for it? I'm actually not sure, Therapy. At the very least we could do like a bell exchange or something, but we can talk about it in Discord if you want. You have the white street lamp? I actually don't. I have the brown ones, but someone did a trade for me with those. That's essentially what you gotta do for these Nook Miles thing. They want you to like trade for them and stuff. That arrangement around the pond looks really nice. The pastel colors are nice. Yeah, I love the hyacinth hybrids, and I think that hyacinth hybrid area over there is really like helping that area shine more. But I just thought it would be pretty. Like, I've been proud of like the hybrid progress I've made so far, so I kind of wanted to like show them off and take a picture. So that's why I did this arrangement over here. But let's go check my mailbox. Do it, kitty, I want to see you. Yeah, she's kind of like walking around at my feet right now. She's looking out the window. Hope your day is well. I've been enjoying your stream so much. Here's a little gift from little old me. Aw, what a sweet letter. You went the time to really like type that out. So this might be that cherry blossom DIY, which is really generous. Thank you, Mome. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce your character name, but thank you so much. So it's the anniversary of Jibutsu no Mori coming up on April 14th. I feel so behind because I restarted. Oh yeah, I know that feeling, Cake Batter. I've continuously felt kind of behind in my own New Horizons experience because I started on the 22nd instead of the 20th, and it just feels like every day is so crucial when you're like comparing your island to others and other achievements, but I'm starting to feel like once I go a few more weeks, maybe we'll all kind of be around the same achievement level, because eventually the achievements do stop happening. Is that clay jug on the table customized? Just noticed it? Oh yeah, I think it is. I think you were talking about this area over here by the waterfall. Yeah, you can customize the picture, I think it's called. It's called like a classic picture to a few different colors. I customized these two to like white and blue. Thank you so much again, Maybell. That's really, really sweet of you. I appreciate that. started on the 20th and I feel super behind. Yeah, well, just try to avoid feeling like that. I know it's hard because the social media is so big for this game, and you could look at it in a wholesome way, like everyone sharing about their town and their progress. I mean, they're just happy about the progress they're making and sharing about it, but just because of that, you don't have to feel like you need to compare your town to others. We're all at our own pace, and it depends on how much like free time you have and how much time you're willing to like put into it every day and stuff. I've been putting a lot of time into mine, but I still have a lot of blank areas in my town just because I guess you guys got an idea for how I tend to spend my time for my streams, and maybe I could be more productive with it, but I'm not. But I'm still enjoying the game. I hope they'll add more stuff to do in the near future, like a minigame island. Yeah, I need a minigame island so bad, because otherwise I'm gonna, you know, like there's musical chairs, there's things that we can do like scavenger hunts or whatever, but in order to really like do that, I guess I'll have to dedicate areas of my town to certain mini games, and I'd rather just have an island to go to. They need to make a multiplayer island. I haven't even gone to the Photopia island yet. I need to do that sometime. Alright, just another sky egg. Very true, I just want terraforming. Same, Lenore. That's what I'm currently kind of grinding for at the moment. Yeah, there's so many different things that can kind of surprise you about what you customize, Helly. I wonder where my cat went off to. I was gonna show her off if like I could quickly get to her. Maybe I could pick her up and show y'all. But yeah, pardon me if this doesn't work, but let me go and see if I can show y'all my kitty real quick. Oh! She's like up here now. What are you doing? Alright, well my kitty has officially joined the stream and she is up here now, so maybe I should go ahead and log off for the day, but thank you all so much for watching, and see you Thursday. Try to be productive in the sorts of things I get up today, but bye everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye Lenore and Helly and Tutranium and Kemma. Bye John. See you next time. Hope you all have a wonderful next few days and enjoy your own New Horizons experience. Alright, and enjoy the KK Slider concert to end the stream. Oh, and bye Nathan, and bye Therapy and Blue. John and Lenore and Kimma. Bye everyone. See you next time.